Jimmy Kimmel, who I enjoy and, dare I say, love.
Actually, you had to explain your relationship. I thought it was very interesting, you explaining your relationship with Jimmy to Adam.
I was upset when Jimmy left my house. Jimmy came over for a week in the summer, and when he left, I was actually upset. I was shocked.
You were sorry to see him go.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I feel an emptiness.
Well, when Adam was here, he explained to Adam, he said, I don't know what happened. I thought you would be my friend, but I like Jimmy better.
Yeah, I always thought, like, Adam, like, when I first met you two guys, like, I didn't really know anything about you guys. And I thought, well, maybe Adam's the more talented one.
He is, actually. He's just not particularly considerate. You'll never hear from him. I mean, Adam lives an 18th of a mile from my house. I barely ever see him.
Really?
Is that right?
Rarely hear from him. Oh, yeah. He'll buy houses and not tell me.
It's weird, like, and then, like, I started to get to know you. And then I started liking you better. And you even said to me, you said to me at the beginning, I remember you even said to me, I'm surprised you seem to like Adam better. I called you at one point.
I think I said it on the air. I think we had it.
You even said it to me in a private phone call.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and I said,
I know I'm calling you, but I know you like Adam better.
He goes, well, you offered Adam a job. I go, yeah, I guess maybe I do think he's more talented or something. And then all of a sudden there was a switch.
Yeah.
And now I like you better.
I'm like, Adam's like the head cheerleader, Initially you think, oh, I'm really attracted to this great beauty. And then I sneak in, president of the student council.
There you go.
And then you and Sarah got, we went on vacation together for a couple of days, and then you came out to my house, and I really, I enjoyed being with you. Like, we would go fishing together, and it was like...
He was a good fishing buddy?
It was very Brokeback Mountain. I mean,
Who's the girl? Who's the girl?
Oh, Jimmy. I suspect that, like, Jimmy has a lot of male friendships where he's a good guy and can relate to people.
And he can, actually converse
and enjoy
keep
them.
In touch. He does all the things that could make a friendship. Yeah.
And this is so rare for me. I don't ever like hanging out with anybody.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to, like, kind of have a male friend.
But is Jimmy doing all the heavy lifting?
No, it's not like that.
No?
Right? I mean, we just
Did
hung.
you start it up, though? Did you have to get it started?
I think the moment where we really fell in love was we're out on that little boat together in the middle of the lake.
Fishing.
And I was goofing on Howard because he was so scared of this beautiful swan that was in the lake.
Oh, no, you were afraid of the bird?
And then this thing reared up and spread its wings, and I almost jumped in the lake and started swimming back to the house. Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, we were like the Two Stooges. I go, there's a swan that, like, they attack you. So it started attacking, like, it started to swim in, and I ran, and then Jimmy goes, he's laughing at me and everything. All of a sudden, the thing starts running after him, and he runs.
I grabbed the oar. I was ready to fight the swan.
You were going to fight back.
Yeah, that's going to look good, beating a swan over the head.
That's a great headline.
Kimmel kills swan.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I'm Isaac. This is Taylor and Zach, and we're Hanson.
We are Hanson, and we are about to go on the Howard Stern Show. Should be interesting.
It'll be fun.
We're psyched. Gonna be a good time.
Howard likes to get personal with his guests, ask a lot about their...
Yes, we've asked him to please keep his clothes on, because we don't want to see his boobs.
Well,
Man boobs.
I think we're the type of band that people really, they want to get intimate with, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah,
Howard
henceforth,
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
Wow, that was
Not too intimate.
No nudity today. Let's keep it. Let's keep the clothes
nudity.
on.
We're doing our best. Yeah.
The last time I saw them naked was a really long time ago, and I want to keep it that way.
All right, fellas. Have fun. We'll see you inside.
All righty.
Jimmy Kimmel is with us. Jimmy Live, weeknights at 12:05 on ABC. I'm happy to have as my guest Hanson.
Hey, thanks for having us.
All grown up.
Yes.
Yeah, what happened? You didn't come on when you were young.
Yeah, we tried to
Well,
get you guys in there.
I think it might have been dangerous for us to come on.
I think your parents maybe stepped in.
Maybe they thought better of it.
Maybe, yeah. Somebody that was smart at that particular point was like, that might be scarring for an 11-year-old.
I think it's a mistake now, to be honest with you.
It could be.
I still think you're too young. Come back in 10 years, then you'll be ready.
Yeah, we're psyched to be here.
Boys, what's it like? How did you get discovered? Was your mom pushing you into this whole thing?
You know what? We just were completely, overzealous, I think.
Yeah, I think we kind of had the antithesis of stage parents. It was kind of like we were dragging them to the gigs, not the other way around.
Well, but, clearly we had a lot of help. I was 6 when we started singing. We played our first gig when I was 6.
I was always so angry with you guys. You were young, and you were like, you were probably getting laid more than I was.
No, they weren't.
And I equate everything in my world with who's getting laid and who isn't.
Sure, right.
And okay, you were 6. Maybe you weren't getting laid. Maybe you were getting hand jobs. I don't know what you were getting.
Who started them with instruments? instruments? I mean, who told you to pick up a guitar?
I think it was Isaac. You wanted to play guitar because he loved Chuck Berry. So he
I
was
love
like,
Chuck
I want to
Berry.
play
I was,
guitar.
Like,
and
obsessed with Johnny B. Good, and the first stuff I heard was like 1958 stuff, like Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Eddie Cochran.
And then you got the other guys into it. You said, "Well, you play this and you play that."
Well, actually, the greatest story about it is the fact that we started writing songs and we were just singing. Nobody, we had like
Who wrote
guitar and
Umbop?
keyboard. The three of us. We
Yeah,
wrote it
just
when I was
fooling
8.
around?
Yeah, I was 8.
Just screwing around and you wrote that. Boy,
Wrote
that's
a
good.
hit song when you were 8. Huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, we people go Umbop. Where'd you make up Umbop? Well, we listened to doo-wop music when we were growing up, so like that's where that makes perfect sense.
Did your dad beat you like Michael Jackson's dad did? Like that guy really knew how to really work that Jackson 5.
He was definitely.
He did.
Yeah. He was good.
It was like a good dog team. They just.
So nobody beat you.
No beating.
No.
I don't think our dad would understand that. Like he was the guy that like he'd come home from work and like my mom would be like, the kids were like they were totally like screwing up today, and then he'd be like, okay, come back here, and then he'd pretend like he was supposed to like give us a swat or something.
But you
like
guys
that.
were clearly way more talented than any of the kids in your high school. I mean, you guys actually had a professional
Well,
sound.
they weren't even in high school. He was 8.
They were 8.
Well, we were homeschooled too, which is interesting.
Oh, that's right.
Who homeschooled you? Your mom?
Our mom.
No kidding.
So you never got out of the house. No wonder you joined a band.
Are your parents? Are you?
Good point.
Are your
It was the
parents?
only way for us to get out of the house.
Are your parents still married?
Yeah, they're still married.
They're still married. Like it's a healthy relationship, right?
Pretty healthy.
And what did they do with all the money? You guys sold something like 16, 17 million, more, 25 million. How many albums did you
we
sell?
sold 15 million.
15 million.
Yeah.
So there's got to be some dough hanging around somewhere.
There's,
we've been lucky to, we can survive.
How did that work out? Like, in other words, where did all the money go? In a separate account?
To be honest, our parents were so freaked out that everybody was going to be like, okay, here's the stage parents, like, going to do the classic thing, that they were really conservative when we were too young to really manage it.
They did the opposite of
put
take
it
our
away.
money. They put it like all in bonds.
Good.
It's like,
So there is. So in other words, you guys don't have to work the rest
So
of your
all the
lives, do
money's
you?
there?
well,
Oh my God.
well, except for the money that we've thrown at we started on a record company, so we're spending money on that.
Yeah, that's
that's
and
Is that wise to do, to start your own record
No.
company?
Not at all.
I mean, why risk your own funds?
why stay in
because-
the music industry? It's like the worst industry to be in. Period.
But
I mean,
honestly, Howard, it's kind of like you being here. It's serious. It's like the decision to be in control and to know your audience. I mean, that's what it was.
But
'cause
how do you promote your music then? And doesn't the record company go out and get you on radio and all of that?
Howard's
get on Howard Stern.
That's
Yes.
true. That'll sell enough records.
That'll sell enough records
Actually, what
to
we
keep
said
us
was we're
going.
just going to quit. We're going to not do anything else except for we're going to focus on getting on Howard Stern in that way.
We want to be the.
But wait a minute, you bring up
in-studio
a
band.
point because they were a young band. You had a record. You were on a record label, and you had a great deal of success. And then what happened?
Well, basically, Universal and Polygram became one, and we were part of a complete, basically a
We were
clusterfuck of labels that were forming together. I mean, you've seen, like, basically that was the biggest merger ever, and we went from a Mercury Records, which is this classic kind of rock and roll label, to a rap label.
We went to Island Def Jam.
So we were on
Hanson
Island Def
and
Jam.
Island Def Jam.
Wow.
So we
And
were
then
like,
they-
you know what? I don't see Hanson Def Jam working.
But weren't
a
you
rap
like
album.
kids, so they try to force feed what you should put out? And
Definitely, there was some of that. We made a documentary about our last record, not the record that's coming out now, but the one before it, where we left our label, and it kind of shows people that all the crap you go through. It's not even force feeding. It's just the fact that right now in the music industry, nobody knows what the hell they're doing, and you've got these A&R people who are supposed to be, keeping your project going, and they're just jerking you around.
why didn't you try doing gangsta rap? I mean, certainly you boys could do that now.
Well, it was the whole.
Yeah, exactly. We just do the beatbox.
I can't believe this kid's 6 years old. It's unbelievable.
That's very mature.
Now, here's something I was surprised to learn. All three of you are married.
Yeah, I remember when they started getting married. You were in one of you was still in your teens, right?
I
You
mean,
married when you were a teenager?
I got married. Well, you have to think about this. Like we just said, we started playing when we were really, really young. Honestly, I would have never said that I was going to get married young, but when you're 19 or whatever and you've been doing your career thing for almost 10 years already, you're a completely different headspace than most like 19 years
No, you're not. You think you are. You'll be divorced in a few years. Trust me, all of you.
They're
I've been married for
grandparents.
5 years.
You have been married 5 years is
And I
nothing.
have 3 kids.
You have 3 kids?
Yeah, they started doing everything.
Hey, what can you say?
Do they sing?
everything. Yeah.
Now, did you
We
get
are
married?
certifiable. I am
You guys are
certified.
super religious, right? You're born again types, right?
We've all grown up, in church.
In church.
Yeah.
So maybe
Well, I
that.
was surprised to hear you curse just a second ago.
Yeah, me too. I was shocked.
This is
I was a little shocked too.
What do you mean?
But you know what? But here's the thing. You're super religious and this and that, so you're probably encouraged to get married young.
Did you have premarital sex?
Did you have premarital sex?
Well, my kid was born 7 months after I got married. So
Oh, okay. So you
Mine was
did.
born 4. Yeah.
All right, so you boys do have premarital sex. Did you bang any other chicks besides your wife?
You know what?
That's a no.
I made one promise to my wife that said we wouldn't talk about that particular thing.
Did you have a sex life before your wife? Because I'm worried about you. You didn't.
Yeah. No.
You didn't. It's unfucking believable.
Bop.
Bop is right.
That's what it's
more
all
like
about,
boy.
you know.
How come
I'm
you're not
worried
wearing,
about you.
wearing
I'm going to
wedding
tell you
rings?
why. Because if I was your father, I'd sit you down and say, "Listen,
Yeah.
I know, I got married young.
Yeah.
You know, there are things to experience in life.
Yeah.
5 years, nothing. 10 years, 15 friggin' years. You're still going to be a young man.
Yeah.
And you're never going to have any other poontang.
Yeah. That's true.
You don't look at other women?
Dude, I mean, are you kidding? Of course, everybody.
You're surrounded.
Guys,
good-looking boys.
Yeah, of course, guys
thank you.
see other women. But the thing is, honestly, everybody's got their own.
Zach,
track,
how old are you?
21.
21. When did you get married?
Last year.
Last year, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Now,
did that.
where do you
I
meet-
got
I'm going to
married.
smack you right in the head.
Where do you meet these girls?
In the
Backstage.
south.
Shows.
In the south.
At the shows. Oh.
Yeah. No. I mean.
Are they super hot? These
Yeah.
broads?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
where they're going to
Yeah.
fuck a lot of chicks is before they marry their second wife.
That's right. That between the first and the second wife, they'll make up for lost
According to
time.
Howard, we won't have that problem because clearly we're all going to be divorced in
Yeah, exactly.
a couple
You will
years,
be.
maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's
You
the
guys
plan.
think you know everything.
I got married
Trust
at 20.
Me. Yep.
Yeah.
Jimmy's
Guess
divorced.
what?
Yeah.
I met my first wife, 19 years old. That boys, I've been through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What how long were you married, Howard?
What?
How long were you married?
What?
How long were you?
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah. And listen,
Yeah.
I'm just saying
That's
it's,
great,
it's
though.
too
That's
young
better
to
than-
make that kind of decision.
Yeah. Well, that's better. I mean, that's amazing that you did 20 years. I mean,
Right, it is
that's a
amazing.
But is that what
That is-
you're shooting for?
Yeah.
You're shooting for a good 20? 20 you can do. That I understand.
No, but it's better than
20's a walk in the park.
Zach, you didn't have premarital sex?
No.
And you didn't, and this is the first girl you ever had? Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
You've never had sex with a different woman?
No.
You gotta be shit.
How far did you get? I mean, what would you do before you?
Yeah,
What would you do?
What's the rules on you religious guys?
You know what?
You know what
here's
I
the
read?
deal.
I'm going to tell you what I read about religious guys. Can I tell you something? These kids now who take the vow of chastity until...
I'm not. We're not one of those kids.
But listen to this. They're saying those people who hold out for marriage have more STDs than the ones that don't. Because you know what? They end up banging in the ass.
Oh.
And I can say that. You boys are available.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not a religious like someone has some cloak
I hear
over
you,
you.
but
It's
okay,
just
you got a
it's
moral
just
thing.
Just a personal everything.
You're nice
everybody's different.
boys.
Yeah,
I like that.
we're
I
just-
understand you're not out banging everything that walks. I respect that, but you can bang a few things.
Yeah.
As long as it's on my kids. So,
As
anal...
long as they're not yours.
But anal is allowed before marriage, right?
Dude,
What was your
no
What is
friggin'
your rule?
idea.
What is your rule?
I didn't have a rule. I just didn't really feel...
Kissing is okay, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling
hell
the titties, no problem. Over or under the shirt,
Sure. All of that.
that's okay.
Sure. Why not?
You know what it is?
It's
It's
just,
Can you get your
just a
finger wet?
personal-
I can talk to Zach. He's 21.
it's
Well,
just a personal
obviously, the
preference.
other two got
No,
more
no,
than
I
their
understand. But
fingers
could you get your
wet.
finger wet before you get married? I'm asking your personal rule. I understand it's a choice.
What I decided to do?
Yes.
No.
You didn't get your finger wet.
Oh.
What about your foot?
I did swim. I have done
So-
swimming.
It's a
so my
So
fungus.
feet are
Zach,
wet.
it was
You get
okay to
fungus from that
kiss.
stuff.
It was okay to kiss. It was okay to touch the titties.
Yeah.
But not to get the fingers. Not to go below the waist. Am I correct?
I mean, I don't know where he got that rule from.
I know.
What I'm saying is, no, what
Kids
I'm
are
saying
free.
is, no,
It's
what
from
I'm
hanging
saying
around
is,
with you two.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't think any of us really thought about it that way. No, nobody was going like,
but Zach's
Well,
hardcore.
well, wait a
Zach's
minute.
a really good
we
kid.
can't talk to you
He's like
'cause
Jesus.
You
Yeah.
went all the way.
Yeah, you're dirty.
We're not talking to you.
You're the bad one.
Zach, you're like Jesus. You're a good-looking guy, and you turn down the broads, and you didn't.
Technically, I don't think we know if Jesus was good looking or not.
'Cause that was the
we don't
thing.
even know
It was,
if he was
it was
black
very
or,
no. He was a white guy, had a beard. I've seen
People will
pictures.
follow
of
him around.
Trust me.
So you don't believe the guys on the street corner? You don't?
No,
You know,
get out of here with that. Are you kidding? You've seen the pictures of Jesus. Look like a swimmer.
Yeah.
Here's how we
He's
know
definitely a
this.
swimmer. He's probably an Olympian.
This is a weird thing, is because like I got married that young because I was certain I would not be able to find another good-looking girl to have sex with me.
Me too.
Look at these three
These
guys.
guys
good
knew
looking-
there were
and they're
other
rock
girls
stars.
out
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I don't understand this. We are not not that good looking.
Oh, no, you are.
Just give a
Look at
shit
us and then look
about-
at you.
about being good looking.
No.
I hate
Here's
that.
the deal. You could get a lot of women. You got the music.
Right.
You guys are talented.
If they didn't play
You
a
got
lick of
money.
music, they'd get girls.
Yeah.
Look at these
You
girls.
could get
They
pussy.
were singing, and the girls were screaming.
You never banged a Playboy Playmate or anything.
No.
You know what,
Dude.
Howard? Honestly, in all truth,
know.
of course, every guy, you're a guy. I mean, it's like the Wayne's World thing, swing, swing, swing. I mean, you see women, you're attracted to them, but everybody had,
You're gonna change.
that's just who we are. And for that matter, none of us, like every guy had their own thing. Like
Do you
nobody
look at
was
internet
looking at
porn?
the other guy.
Do you look at pornography
You
on the
guys
internet?
beat off to porn.
I mean, I try not to.
But you do.
Yeah.
But you
Well,
you
you
failed.
know, what's the statistic?
Why try not?
90% of men say that they
Isaac, you
masturbate,
beat
and
off, right?
10% say that they don't, but they're lying about
Isaac,
it.
Yeah.
you
10% are
beat
lying
off,
about
right?
it. Yeah.
You seem like to be real honest.
Mbop is about beating off.
Yes,
It is?
exactly. You're totally right.
Is it about beating off?
No, it's actually very serious. Strangely, it's a very serious.
Well, let
song.
me get back to you.
What's
here.
more serious than beating off?
You grew up in famous, good looking.
Right.
You meet.
Rich.
Where did you meet this broad you married? Honestly,
I met her at a concert.
at a
She
concert.
was,
All right, she was a fan.
Well,
No,
people used to ask. If
we did a thing for Macy's. She was modeling for that, and somebody who worked for
Oh,
us.
so she's a hot chick. There's no
she's
question.
hot.
I understand.
She's
that.
beautiful, yeah.
Then you're going out, and she probably even said, "Hey, listen, man, I want it. Give it to me."
Yeah, she didn't understand these rules, did
So
she?
you're like the chick. You're holding out. You're like, no. I'm serious about you.
running away from her.
she's a Southern girl, dude.
No,
she's
she's
got.
a Southern
She
belle.
actually
You
has
don't
integrity.
understand the South
Yeah.
if you're saying that
I
about a
don't-
woman from
I'm just
Atlanta.
trying to understand. So did you have like wicked blue balls every time you were around this chick, or did you beat off at home? I mean, what did you do to get through this? This is incredible.
It's a talent, you know.
How long
she
did you
older?
know her?
Yeah.
She's a couple years older. She's 2 years older than I am.
Oh, yeah?
We dated for 5 years.
5 years.
5
Wow.
years. You never went below the waist. You made out with her.
Yeah.
And you get a wicked boner. And then, like, what'd
No.
you do? You ran home and beat off, right?
No way.
Or you,
They-
what do you do? Go home and pray? I mean, what the hell do you do?
What do you play wiffle ball?
I got to know about you.
No. Praying doesn't solve that
Howard's
problem.
actually
No.
curious. What did you do? Because I want
I
to
am
know.
so fascinated.
I actually took
He's
the
like,
syringe and I
please tell
drained
me.
it
I'm
out.
trying to figure this
You
out.
drained it.
Yeah.
All right, you drained your lizard.
Why your brothers were
It's a
impregnating
siphon.
their future brides, and you were not having
He was
sex?
the only one, yeah.
This is unbelievable.
He's
And Zach,
talented.
could you dry hump her? Like, could you just like let's say you're on a date and you're in your car. Can you just get on top of her and thrust like against her and do it that way? Are
Howard,
you
you're
allowed
completely
to?
missing the point.
What
The
am I
point-
missing?
The point is, it's not about. Nobody set a set of rules. He just
We're just asking
said.
Zach
I'm
what
asking
he
Zach
did.
what he did. Were you allowed to dry
He's
hump?
trying to get literal on May 4th, 19.
Yeah, May 4th.
What happened?
Would you ever isn't that a leap of faith? Like, how do you know you're going to be sexually compatible even with your wife? Like the wedding night is like shit. What if we don't dig each other? Like,
What happened on that wedding night?
That's what they call annulment.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah? How many times did you get off of your wedding night? Like how many times did you just guys go bone like the second the ceremony
Yeah,
was
how
over?
long were you away? Like a month?
It's very romantic.
Yeah, we actually just got back.
Yeah, Zach's been gone for the last year.
They
or
made
so.
the record without
Can I
me.
tell you
How many
something?
minutes
I had
was
a buddy.
How many minutes was your cock actually outside of her?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that's great. And your girlfriend was a virgin too?
Yes.
She was.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Like I said, she's a Southern woman.
Did you have a moment?
Classic
Was
Southern.
after the first time you had sex? Did you go? Was there a moment where you went, "What the? Why the fuck didn't I do this sooner?"
Honestly, I know this sounds bad, but I said, why the fuck have we been making such a big deal about this in our culture? I mean, it's great. Yes.
Yes.
But it's made to be so glorified.
So you prefer masturbation?
No, I'm saying that I think sex is awesome, but
No offense, you might be gay.
I'm not. Trust me.
If you were gay,
I
then you
am
would be
not
saying that.
gay. But what I'm saying is like. We glorify it to such an extent. It's incredible. It's this awesome thing, but it's on like every billboard. It's on every TV
You're goddamn
show.
right.
You know,
Reason for
it's
that.
like
I gotta show you.
I
how to
agree.
sex.
No, look, I am not straight, whatever,
You're not
religious,
straight?
Not straight.
All right, that's what I thought.
You know, but I don't know. Sex is an awesome thing.
Can I
But
tell you something? I had a buddy. We were in college.
Yeah.
Gets into this girl's pants. Long story short, turns out she's a freak. He can't get his penis in her. Dry as can be. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Okay.
The desert.
He finally gets in there. He comes home and he says to me, "Take a look at my penis." Now, listen to this. He shows it to me. It's black and blue. That's how much work he had to do to get into this
Look like
chick.
Jeff the Drunk's ass.
That's a problem.
Now, can I tell you something? What if on your wedding night you get there? Who knows? She locks up on you. Whatever. She's got a psychological problem with sex.
Right.
Turns out she's even a lesbo, and you didn't even realize it. She didn't even realize it.
And then if
That's
you
it.
punch her,
But if you're trying to figure out whether she's a lesbian by whether you can get, whether you can get it on with her literally, then you're completely going down the wrong.
You think so? I don't know.
You can figure that. Believe me, you can figure that out without actually having to take her. You
boys, your parents did a good job with you boys. I never met boys like you.
Yeah.
I mean, this is unreal.
I mean, the thing is, this is not. We're just guys who.
You know why I like you boys? You're not like a Paris Hilton type, or like you got famous and you didn't like turn into complete
You didn't
morons.
turn into morons or.
In fact, you almost went the other way. You went moronic in a real weird way.
Mostly guys like you turn into jerks.
There's
That's
got to
right.
be a happy medium.
Do you have any brothers
Hey, all I
and
gotta
sisters?
say is fuck you guys. Come on, jeez.
No, do you guys have any other brothers and sisters?
Yeah, there's actually 4 underneath the 3.
But they're
of us.
not talented?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Probably jugglers or
They're
something.
not music. They're not really.
They can probably
music-
fart
I
at
don't
will.
know.
are they all ugly?
Oh, stop
They're
it.
all ugly.
There's 4 other
horribly
of you?
disfigured.
You guys can't find broads to fuck you in Atlanta. Ask the Falcons and the Hawks where they find them. Believe
No,
me.
dude, it's not a matter of finding them.
And your
It's just a
parents-
matter of wanting them.
And your
Really?
parents like you 3 the best out of all the kids, right?
Of course.
I would think so.
no.
I would.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would.
You know,
I'd have to ask them.
we're pretty nice.
We bring
Pretty
extra
nice guys.
gifts every month.
You're good dudes.
Yesterday we were back.
But what do the other kids do? They just sit around living off the fat of the land? They didn't even have to pick up an
Well,
ornament.
the oldest, it's 18 and 16 and 13 and.
Honestly, the thing is, we
9.
did our
So
own-
they're all
we-
pretty young.
we
I
met
mean,
almost like-
most people, even in our family, aren't as crazy as we were.
Robin,
Start being a band when they were that
You
young.
know what they
Look
do,
at us,
Robin? They
yeah,
do the same thing I'd be doing. I'm 400 pounds sitting by a pool on Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock, and someone says, "What do you do?" I don't do nothing. You know, my brother wrote that song, Mbop.
I'll tell you,
Hey,
in
man,
my,
if
in
you
my
need somewhere
family, I have a sister.
Yeah. Okay.
And my parents have totally forgotten her.
That you have a sister?
That's right. Because I'm famous.
Sucks for her.
Absolutely.
She's probably had
I'm
some
famous.
real
Do you still
psychological
keep in touch with
problems.
her?
I'm the favorite child. Of course I'm in touch with her.
Yeah.
I mean,
You like to remind
you
her
still
that you're
talk
the
to her.
favorite.
I call her up, I go, ha 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 ha. I'm the favorite.
Is she an older sister?
Yes, no, I'm
so
just
she
kidding.
So she beat you when you were. She was,
No,
it was
she's
the brother
great.
sister.
I send her all my clippings, let her read her heart out.
They're in touch. She doesn't have the main number, but they're in touch.
All right, and when you watch American Idol, do you kind of laugh at that? Because
I
yes.
love what you supporting the Sanjay thing, because I think ultimately I've been talking to different people about it. I think in the end it's going to be that the worst one really does win, and it's going to turn into that, and they won't be able to stop it.
Right.
Because ultimately it is just about the kind of the shock and awe of I mean, like the whole.
It's not about talent, it's about entertainment.
Though there have been
Right.
some talented people that have won. I mean, there.
Actually, fellow Oklahoman, Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
yeah, she's
Yeah,
doing
she's
well.
tearing
Yeah.
up the country chart.
But yeah.
Didn't you think when you got married at 19 that you had it all figured out too? Like, didn't you think, well, yeah, of course it's going to last forever?
No, I wasn't. I didn't know what
he
I
didn't
was
know
doing.
anything.
He said, "I do not know what I'm doing."
But if I was Hanson, I would have known. I would have known
too.
Well, you know what? I always think of the Kobe Bryant thing. We were talking to Magic Johnson just before Kobe got married. And he said every one of us has tried to sit him down and tell him, but you can't. You can't tell a 19-year-old who's making hundreds of millions of dollars.
Zach, you never answered the question. How many times did you get on with your wife the wedding night? Was it like 5?
Yeah.
It was. Wow.
It
Awesome.
was exactly 5?
I'm not going to divulge exactly.
Why
but
is that?
It was. I don't know. It's
'Cause he wants to
it's
stay
a
married.
respect thing to my wife. It's
Really?
a respect thing to my wife. She asked me not.
You
to
actually
really divulge
respect
that
your
stuff.
wife.
I do respect
Wow.
my wife.
All right,
You
okay.
guys
She's
are
far more
living in the
talented
past.
than I am. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we are.
we have some rules.
You're making us feel bad about ourselves. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
I mean,
you seem a little too perfect.
It's whatever.
but I wish I could
Fuck
adopt
it.
you.
It's just. Everybody's got their own
everybody's-
preference. I'm not
Well,
telling
we'll be
everybody,
watching
don't have
you.
premarital sex. I'm
We
just saying
will
I
be
did it,
watching
and that
you.
seemed like the right thing to do for
You
me.
See
boys-
if this thing works out.
You boys smoke a little weed or a little heroin? What do you do?
We smoked. Yeah, we've definitely smoked. But we're more tobacco thing. We're
We
more
smoked
tobacco.
a weed.
I'm more of a cigars, cigarettes.
I had some
Stuff.
There's a terrible story. I lost his mind smoking weed in Amsterdam.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
out of.
Oh, yeah?
He smoked a AK-47, and you're like, Ike, do you not expect to lose your mind when you're drinking something?
It was named
It's
after
like,
an assault rifle. I had no idea it was hash. I'm
Right.
not a pot guy.
Right.
I don't really like this stuff particularly, and I was just like, oh, what the hell? And this was like, I was always kind of like, I like whiskey. I like stuff like that. I like red wine. I'm an alcohol guy if
Right.
I'm gonna have anything.
dark stuff.
Or the dark stuff exactly. None of the green stuff.
Yeah, so weed makes me paranoid. paranoid.
Paranoid
dude,
is one
paranoid
word,
is not-
or
Rain
Jimmy,
Man would be
you should
another
never
word.
try marijuana.
I shouldn't?
No, because it will make you paranoid.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
Jimmy
from
will
people.
never touch drugs.
Yeah, that's
right. All right.
Jimmy looks like he's on drugs right now. What do
Oh,
you
I'm
think?
sure he is. You know, I was just wondering. I just read in the paper that J-Lo got like $1.4 million to show up at a private party or something and
Yeah.
play for like an hour.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get that kind of deal going? Like, you ever go to like someone's house?
We've had some
wish.
we've had some really good paying gigs, not quite that.
That
At
good.
one point,
But
some-
you
But of course,
play-
I don't know why the hell someone would pay that much money to see her lip sync.
That's true.
Honestly.
It's like,
I mean, that's freaking retarded.
That's
it's
right.
not about the lip syncing, believe me.
Well, you boys really
It's
can't.
about the J-Lo.
It's about the
There's
ass.
not always
There's
room
al-
for J-Lo.
That's right. Well, boys,
Slash Jell-O.
it's a pleasure to have you on the show, and congratulations on your new album, The Walk, featuring the single Great Divide in stores July 24th, and you can go to Hanson.net. And you guys got real talent. I wish you luck with your own
Thank you very
record
much.
company. Do you sign other people, or you just do your own thing?
Not yet, but we definitely will. I mean,
Right.
that's, we
That's the
love
next
music.
step,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
we
your
love.
parents socked away a ton of dough for you, so you're all set that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
totally.
Luckily, they didn't screw us over.
How big are your houses? Well, how many square feet? 6,000?
Not big. 1,100.
1,100 square feet?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
What kind of house
these
is
It's an
guys.
apartment on the.
Oh, an apartment.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool
It's not
apartment.
that big. I mean, I don't need that much space.
Everybody got, and now you have your money under your own name, right? You don't have to.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
just not under.
It
the
was
name
always
it's always
under
been
our
our
name.
names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Thankfully,
Three-way split.
Our dad was
Yep.
an accountant, and
He saved it all.
he saved it all.
Now, when they
Scared.
do, when they're working, now, is there a leader or is it democracy totally? What's going on?
We try and keep it, as a democracy sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You been on Jimmy's show yet?
Yeah, I've been on Jimmy's show.
Yeah.
Jimmy Treat
Jimmy
Show.
needs to
They're
bring us
good.
back on his show.
Yeah. I saw you had.
You guys can come back. You guys are good. I like you.
No,
guys.
You guys actually with the stage in the back, which is really great because you can play a few tunes. It's actually fun to go on.
We actually that was one of the best. That's like the best musical performance show as far as isolated to music particularly.
Oh, let's
really
not
helps.
isolate it so much, guys.
Right,
Well, no, I mean, I was
it's
just-
not a great
no, I mean-
show, but
I
it's
mean,
good
as-
for music.
It ain't good in other
Performance-wise. I didn't mean it that way.
Good.
Yeah,
Let
dude,
that-
your show fucking sucks.
When you guys come back, I'm going to
Teddy-
have your rooms be loaded with hookers.
Yeah, seduce these boys.
Your green room is going to be packed
You
with
send
hookers.
Sarah in there. She knows what to do.
Exactly.
Teddy in Chicago, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey Hanson, big fan, man. You guys have this great song This Time Around, which is a great song.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
I got to party with these guys in Chicago, and I got to tell you, these guys party hard. Backstage,
Really?
they're
What do you
break-
mean?
Yeah.
Backstage or breaking chairs, throwing pizza.
Is that true? Do you guys trash your room?
Yeah.
We've had our moments.
Can be.
Really?
Throwing pizza.
Throwing.
Actually, I
It's
don't
out
go
of
for that.
control. Yeah.
Please.
It was
don't
more
throw
like a giant cake.
Artie, why
all
would
over
somebody
me.
throw pizza? I mean, pizza.
It's a waste.
They're not fucking chicks. They're not eating pizza.
This is everything you're not about.
They're screwed up like that. They don't know what things are for.
That's what happens when there's no pussy. They start throwing
Howard,
pizza.
They don't know you eat the
He should
pizza.
just come with us, and he can do all the things we're not doing.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah, we
that
could
can
just
be
keep you
fulfilled
there.
for
You'd be
the
like a
Hanson.
garbage disposal. It's like, oh crap, throw that.
Artie
throw it
would
over there.
disgust you.
That's exactly what I am, a garbage disposal.
Boys, thank
feel
you.
like-
Thank you for coming in today. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're going to move along, and that's Hanson. And go to Hanson.net if you want more information on the new album and you want to hear music and stuff like that, okay? And that's it. I mean, what can I say, boys? You did a good job here.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
for having
for coming.
Hey, good time in there.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
A lot of lecturing from Uncle Jimmy and Uncle Howard, though. About,
Yeah, I think they're a bit, Howard's a bit of a hypocrite, though, and I think he knows it.
What, because now that he's
getting
married,
hitched.
so he's giving you guys all this stuff.
He's
like, go
giving
get
us
laid,
all-
you know,
exactly, he's getting
be a
us
player,
all
be a
this
player.
shit.
Meanwhile, he's engaged.
Meanwhile, he's
Yeah,
engaged.
I actually appreciate it. I don't think Howard drilled us that bad.
Nah.
That's relatively harmless, relatively painless. It could have been, he could have pushed a lot harder.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
But it was cool getting open up to him and talk about your
it's fun.
personal life.
I think it's a great show. It's a great show. Highly entertaining. I mean, Howard knows how to put on something. We were talking about, when you're driving in the car, you're sitting in traffic. Howard knows how to make it pass by really fast.
Make you feel like you're not even
Exactly.
stuck.
It's
So.
a good show.
And also, honestly, to get to play music. I mean, just actually play music on a...
Yeah, exactly. No, we appreciate the chance to get to play.
Well, he seemed to dig you guys too. So thanks a lot for coming down.
Thanks, man.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Steve Grillo, former intern for the Howard Stern Show. You might remember me from years past. What Howard didn't know all these years is back when I was on the show, I kept a very detailed journal of me working there, along with a lot of other stupid shit that I wrote. And, because of the intern show on Sirius, I spilled my guts, and now they got me up here reading some entries from my journal. check it out.
So we're gonna find out some pretty cool behind-the-scenes
Well, they're gonna
stories.
find out as much as I let them find out because I'm up here for another reason. Also, I want another shot at my radio show, which sort of just fell to the wayside, which everybody seemed to like, and I got pushed to the curb for no reason. So we'll see how much he gets. If he gets me, lets me, get another shot.
So you're here to spill and then to pitch.
Spill and pitch. That's it. It's the old spill and pitch show.
All right, Grillo. See you in a bit.
Thank you.
Hey, Steve Grillo's here. Steve used to be our. Oh, let me just mention this. I think Hanson's management was a little disappointed. I guess I
What did
fucked
you
up.
do?
I didn't play their new song,
Well,
Blue Sky. Here's a little bit of Hanson doing.
Please,
Hey, Grillo.
we don't want to hurt
Oh, hey,
them.
Grillo. How you doing, buddy? Grillo, you gained a lot of fucking weight.
I got fat. Leave me alone.
Yeah, did you get fat?
My wife likes chubby.
Well, you're fitting the bill.
Yeah,
Thank
your
you.
wife's happy. You got
Artie's my hero.
What happened to you, man?
What happened? What do you mean?
He used to be really into his physique.
Yeah,
and
dude, I
working
just
out.
let go. I didn't give a shit anymore. It's nice to fucking eat what you want, I tell you that.
Take off
right,
your
Artie?
take off your sunglasses. Let
Yeah,
me
no,
see.
my eyes are all swollen. I've been working since 10:30 last night.
What do you do?
Thanks.
What do you do?
been doing?
Even with all that drinking, he's hyper.
Oh, I'm on the air. I'm hyper. And he scares the shit out of me anyway.
Oh, Jimmy?
No, you.
Me? What did I do?
I still have anxiety dreams about you.
What do you mean anxiety dreams?
Oh, I don't know. I'm running around and you're screaming at me and nothing goes right and it's horrible and I wake up in a cold sweat and it's like yesterday, It still happens up to this day.
You were my intern.
You smell like a bar rag.
Yeah, I just got off of work. Look, I got a bottle opener right here. I was bartending all night.
You were my intern for how many years?
7.
I didn't know you kept a diary.
Yeah, nobody did.
Yeah, Gary said he saw the diary. It looks like a 4-year-old wrote it.
Well,
Pretty much. Same thing.
Yeah,
That's Steve Grillo.
Gary, I think, has a theory that Steve might be like either learning disabled or.
Oh, yeah, I got dyslexia coupled with attention deficit disorder.
Yeah.
How long
What
were
happened
you
to just
at
being
Hunter
stupid?
College?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Well, back in the day
He's
when
got
I was a
that
kid, I
too.
was stupid.
Right.
But now I have an excuse.
You have a diagnosis.
Back then, they were like, Steve's a little slow.
Right,
He
right.
shouldn't be in this class.
And you were primarily in charge of my baked potato.
Yes.
And you were the guy every day, 8 o'clock, you had to bring in the baked potato.
Yes.
And that always was a problem for you, right?
No, I loved it. I lived for it.
So Steve today has agreed to read from his diary. And this is great.
How often would you write in your diary?
Here's 5 years, Robin.
Wow.
Wow.
I love Grillo. He's one of my favorites.
He's
Even
one of my favorites. I
No,
love
but even
Artie.
before I came on here, I never worked with him, but I used to love when you guys featured Grillo. You guys would do
Gunga Din.
the impressions and him trying to explain his way out of things. And
It
everything.
never worked.
He's drinking an enormous Budweiser
I've
right
never
now.
seen a can
I have a
that
problem. Leave me
large,
alone,
yeah.
all right?
Are you an alcoholic?
No, I'm drunk. I don't go to meetings.
Oh, an alcoholic goes to meetings.
Yeah, no. I just like to drink. I was working. I figured I'd come in with a little buzz. It'd be fun for you guys.
Yeah, all right. Well,
and, I waited so long. I lost my buzz. I figured I might as well start drinking again.
Somebody said it was funny listening to Grillo read his own diary because he apparently can't even read his
No.
own
What he
handwriting.
writes.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. Not
He
at
was
all.
so funny because even as an intern, he used to say that he loved to write. He was writing scripts, and we had him come in with that Simpsons.
See, here's the thing. I got a gold mine sitting here. Like, you should hear some of the shit that I wrote. I didn't know what the fuck I was thinking. But it's brilliant. And before, I'll read you a couple passages, wet your palate, but I want to talk about getting my show back on the air.
All right. Well, why don't we hear some of your diary?
I'll give you a little taste, but you're going to get hungry for it, and you're going to want the rest. Because I got 5 years here, pal.
Ralph said to me he would tune in if we would give Grillo 5 hours to read all of his diaries. He would just
listen,
tune in and listen.
I'll read you the shit about me being here, but everything else,
There's other
that's
shit
off limits.
in there too, huh?
What do you mean the other shit is off limits? Why?
Well, it's because about people that probably don't want to hear me talking bad about them.
All right.
Ex-people, family people, stuff
Ex-people.
like that.
Former people.
Former people that are no longer in my life that I don't want to talk about.
Oh.
And it's really probably brutal. I was really nasty. I was a nasty prick, that's for sure.
All right. Well, in your book, you're allowed to do that.
Well, what have you got picked out for us today?
Well, let me see what I can find here, Robin. There was one point where I left the show, and it was like the first time that I was going to come back on the show.
Uh-huh.
And it was like one of your birthday shows right after I left. And I had called Gary thinking I wouldn't have a problem getting on the birthday show. I called Gary, and he was like, well, I got to call you back. I was like, call me back? Wait, it was me like, okay, no problem. So Gary calls me back, and he's like, all right, well, if you're going to come on, you have to sit with the whack pack. I was like, wait a minute.
So you were really insulted.
I was like, I didn't think I belonged to sit with the whack pack.
Right.
So to redeem myself, at that time I was standing in on The Sopranos.
That's what they said, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
At the time you were standing on The
I don't want to
Sopranos.
sit next to the gorilla. It's a fatty for boy. So anyway.
Read the paragraph. Come
So,
on.
all right. So listen.
Let's hear from
I
your
walked
diary.
in, right? And I redeemed myself by bringing the kid from The Sopranos and Mia Tyler, Steven Tyler's daughter. And I walked in, and I saw you and Robin at the podium. You didn't see me, and you saw me, and you went, "Oh, look, there's Gorilla." And you pointed. She pointed to you, and you went, and you didn't see me. You went, "Oh, who cares?" And you blew me off.
Howard, he didn't hear this. Howard, he didn't hear this. He saw you mouth the words "who cares."
I know what I saw. I don't care what if God came down off a cloud right now and said that's not what he said. Bullshit.
You mean you didn't hear me say who cares?
You would argue
I
with
know
God.
I saw
You know what I
went,
said.
You went, "Oh, who cares?" And you threw your hand like
But
this.
you didn't hear
and you
it.
went.
Oh,
And
really?
you didn't know. And then.
Well, let's hear your passage.
Oh,
about
well,
it.
I gotta
he
all right,
write?
hold on.
All right, now he's got to
Hold
find
on.
it.
I gotta find it.
Well, you
Yeah.
got all those yellow slips in there. What are
I
they
know.
for?
I don't know what year this shit is. I don't know what you want to listen to first.
You-
I can't.
it's up to
I can't
you.
even. I
You
can't
brought
even,
it up.
I did the
You brought it up. I didn't
No,
bring
you
it up.
brought up the story. I
We
think.
asked you what you wanted to
Howard, can I tell you
read.
something? Yeah. I told him 3 specific passages to have read. I swear to God.
Hoo ha ha. Birthday show. Here we go.
Okay.
I was sitting there with the star of one of the hottest shows on TV and the daughter of one of the greatest rock stars ever to live, who is also the sister to one of the biggest movie stars. In the past, if I sneezed, I got attention for it. I was part of the show, and for 6.5 years, you might think he would take... see, I can't even read my handwriting.
Look at this
fun part.
Go ahead.
He would... But for some reason, homie just ignores me.
Homie, that's you, I guess.
When he started talking to Robert from The Sopranos and didn't even acknowledge the fact that I was there, check out how cool this kid Robert is. The fucking kid was like, "Hey, Howard, I'm sitting next to Steve Grillo. He's my stand-in." And Gary made some wisecrack about, "Oh yeah, that's show business," but he just steamed right past it. Then fucking, then the fucker just goes, "Oh," and moved on. That to me was a fucking kick right in the face.
Now, Steve, let me tell you something, because this is something you could never understand.
Of course.
That was nice. Yeah, that was good.
When somebody has a radio show,
Somebody, you.
and I'm doing particularly a birthday show, it is very confusing to
I wasn't
sidetrack.
asking you to suck my dick. Just, hey, what's up, Grillo?
No, Steve,
that wouldn't
it
have been
wasn't
bad.
about you. That I would devote time to you another time, but it was a big show. It's like if Jimmy gets, I don't know, Robert Plant to walk out, he's not going to go, "Hey, there's the guy with Robert Plant."
On his primetime special, he's not going to be dealing with his uncle.
Listen,
Right.
that's fine with me. I'm not mad no more.
Who
He's
knows?
not mad
But
no
you have this
more.
thought that, like, you see, everybody thinks that, like, I'm supposed to, like, fall apart when I see you.
Oh, no. I don't think
Oh,
that.
wait,
I worked
I
with you
was in
long
the
enough
middle
to
of
know
doing
that-
a show.
I saw like Tommy Mottola come up to you one time. You didn't fall apart for him.
Of course
Why would I
not.
think you would do it for me?
But it's
But
not
have
a
you just,
question
like,
of that. When you're doing
"Hey,
a
what's up,
show,
dude?"
when you're doing a show,
Did
I'm not
he
sitting
not
there.
even say hello to you?
No,
When
he
you
said,
do-
"Who cares?"
when
You were there.
Did you
can
hear
back
me say
up.
"Who cares"?
I saw you.
Oh, you read my lips.
Oh, I read
All
it
right.
clear as day.
The fact
but
of
I'm
the
not
matter
mad at
is,
you, bro. It's okay.
No, listen, I'm just explaining it to you. You think it's easy. I'm sitting there trying to entertain millions of people.
You couldn't say hello?
No. It's
did.
irrelevant. The
I need
audience
water.
doesn't want to. Have you ever
I'm
listened?
not talking even on the air. You didn't say hello to him off the air.
Probably not at a birthday show. I'm completely distracted.
Well, it was the first time I had seen you since I left the show.
Yeah.
So to me,
Who
No
cares?
big hug, nothing.
Who would
I told you I
care?
didn't want like love. I just a little, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
What a
It would make
baby.
me feel
What
good.
else do you have to read for us?
Jesus Christ. Oh, remember that time I sent you that note on Lotus Notes and I asked you not to read it on the air and you did?
All right, go ahead.
I just found that.
What was the note about?
note?
It was when I was deciding to leave the show.
Hold on, give him a half hour.
Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy. It was when I decided to leave the show.
Yes.
And I sent you a note and I was kind of confused and I thought maybe I can confide in you for like 1 second.
All right. And what was the
And-
note about?
I was like, dude, I'm confused. I know you probably want to read this on the air, but please don't. And you did, and I knew when I read it that hey, Gary asked for a lot of shit.
Why,
I got it right here.
Why are you unprepared? Go ahead.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Last week, being distraught as I have been for the last 100 months or so, over career purposes, of course, I wrote a letter to Howard on Lotus Notes. It basically expressed how fucked up and confused I am, and I asked him for advice.
Does he smell?
It's he burped, a big beer burp. It's terrible.
I'm Jimmy, come on.
No, keep going. I don't mean to interrupt.
Please don't. Thank you.
This is my moment to shine.
And also asked for him to keep it between us. Now, I'm sure if I'm reading this 20 years from now, or if someone else is reading it, you're probably saying, what the fuck, are you stupid? You didn't think that he would read it on the air? Well, I thought for one fleeting moment in some way, and out of desperation, that I thought he might not. But I take a step back from that now, and it's his job to take that on the air, and as you can expect, no fucking way he read it. It was brutal, embarrassing as any other time. My eyes were wide open, and it was opened up a little bit more, and I'm going to do everything I can to move on.
I would actually give you an hour to read your diaries on the air.
Oh, I got much more. If I take time and figure out what I wrote, it'd be interesting.
No, don't even take any time.
No. Julie said these are the exact diaries that you find in a serial killer's home.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm not.
What is the third passage?
Oh Jesus, let me see. We'll find something else.
Yeah,
it's not like we set this up. You just said.
I said this is my exact words. Read the passage about being man at the birthday show. The passage about Lotus.
All right, all right. Hold on.
Why do you act like Gary didn't set this up with you?
This is 2 weeks ago. He didn't talk to me this morning.
I talked to you this very fucking morning.
All right. Today at work was fucking crazy. Stuttering John was at Boston University chasing officials. So we have one intern at the office, Tall Jen and me. So I'm doing the phones, taking care of Howard Stern, taking care of a guest, getting music of Howard Stern to play on the air, and whatever the fucked up Gary needs. I'm taking, which means I'm fixing all Gary's fuck-ups, I guess. I'm talking no stop from 5:30 to 11. No fucking break. Did I get a little pat on the back? A thank you? How about a nice job? I don't think so. But have I ever asked for that? No. It's just the fact that it's just a fact what I put up with every day. And I got into this, hold on. Everything I got into, what I do there, all I ever feel is like I just got there because they feel bad for me or they just want to make fun of me. So I was saying, like...
You sound like, you know what? Robin's right. You sound like a dude that I'm surprised didn't go around shooting everyone.
Oh, that's why I left.
You're all bitter and everything.
No, I'm not. I'm not bitter. It's the best time of my life.
But it was so good you had to leave it?
It wasn't good anymore.
Oh, when did it go bad? When did it go bad?
It went bad around that time with Lotus Notes. I just like...
When I read your note to me on the air.
Yeah, it was somewhere around there, and I just didn't feel like... I just didn't feel that anybody had my back. And
I didn't feel like anybody had my bag.
Pre-Lotus Notes, I was golden. Post-Lotus Notes, I was bugged.
Hi, Fred. I miss you.
I got to tell you, hearing you read your diary, you sound like the retarded Anne Frank. In a way, I think you're onto something.
Extremely retarded, Anne Frank.
The Nazis are gumming. Do I get a thank you?
No. Do I get a thank you or a pat on the back? No.
Rich, you're on the air.
Do I get a thank you?
How fat did this guy get, man? He sounds like he's breathing bacon fat out of his nose.
Yeah, he got
more or less. Yeah, I'm about 30 pounds overweight.
He's not that fat, but he does sound like a pool raft that's leaking.
Yeah, it's the leather I'm wearing. I'm sorry.
It's starting to sound like Dominic.
He's also...
it's allergies, man. My nose is all stuffed up. My eyes are tearing.
Oh, no. What are you wearing?
He's wearing a 1970s brown leather $18 jacket.
And a Darth...
He says he's punctuating his sentences with like a big...
What is that shirt he's wearing, Jim?
The Darth Vader T-shirt.
I'll take it off for you.
Yeah, Darth Vader T-shirt.
30th anniversary, Memorial Day weekend.
You're married?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's hot, too.
What a lucky lady.
Yeah. She got a crush on Artie, which kind of scares me.
Look at you. You got a whole sleeve
She likes
going.
chubby guys. She likes Artie, me, chubby Alec Baldwin, chubby Don, what's his name?
Dominic Barber, you're on the air.
We're not Alec Baldwin chubby, girl.
Let's go to Dominic. Dominic, you're on the air.
Howard, forget the 1,000 for Jeff. I put up 2,000 and the limo to bring him right to the hospital.
Who? What is that?
What is he talking? He just ate the phone.
He's listening to the 7:30 hour somewhere. Hey, Howard, one of the other promises I made Steve was that he had done a show here that didn't work out. He sort of got bummed out. So he has a new show that he wants to pitch, although I haven't spoken about what it is.
Well, no, I just think, hold on. My first demo show, which everybody seemed to like, including you, thank you very much.
Right.
My first guest was Jodie Foster. I had Little Marty call in from the Black Pearl and the Pirates of the Caribbean.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about his show.
My demo radio show that I did.
So who cares?
So who cares? Everybody seemed to like it. I think I have a great idea, and it just fell to the wayside.
You interviewed Jodie Foster?
Yeah.
You
for
gotta
5
hear
minutes.
This. You got to hear this. we gave him a radio show to do.
A demo show.
A demo show. So he works on movie sets. So he met Jodie Foster, and he got to interview. It was maybe the worst interview ever.
Yeah, he
no,
didn't
it wasn't.
find out anything.
Play it again. Let Jimmy decide for himself. He's never interviewed Jodie Foster, and neither of you, but I did. Give me a shot. And she knew I was doing your radio show. She knew it was going to be on your channel. She did it for me.
I had no problem with that.
Well, it was. Listen,
Now,
I know I needed
other
work.
show
I know I needed work, but I think I could do a damn good show. Give me a shot.
What happened with those hair plugs of yours?
Oh, well, I had them taken out by a very talented doctor, Dr. Bernstein.
Yeah.
Because the first doctor, which I won't mention his name, he really screwed him up. This doctor took them all out, and I'm very happy.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Bernstein, he's in Manhattan.
This motherfucker got hair plugs, and then they were so bad, he had big holes in his head.
Right. The doctor fixed it for me. I just got a couple left to go, and but Dr. Bernstein in New York, Bernstein Medical, top notch.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
what
very
is this?
happy because I was
see that you have a whole sleeve there now.
Oh yeah, my whole back.
Tattoos.
You have your
my
whole
whole back is.
done?
Well, I just got tattooed on Thursday.
On what?
I'm doing my whole back.
What is it? You look ridiculous.
Oh,
It's
sure
too many,
I do.
It's too many tattoos, and
It's
they're
already.
bad.
I'm already screwed. You know what am I going to do?
I mean, that was one of our favorite things
Are
to
you
talk
being
about.
sarcastic?
No, I enjoy it. It's like sort of like
Dude,
a hobby.
it's too
this one.
much. It's
What's
enough.
on your back now? Show us.
You
What
don't want
did
to see
do?
my back fat. Trust me.
What did you do to yourself?
Oh,
Let
I
me
did
see.
it.
Lift up your shirt.
Let's give Needles, my boy, a prop.
Hey, no, keep those on. Keep those on.
It's too much tattoos, Steve.
You're not gonna like this.
What do you got?
What do you got on your back? What the fuck did you do? Spider-Man?
Show them the front. Show them the front too.
Is that Spider-Man?
No, it's
And
like
a big
demon.
monster? And your tits?
Well, it's if you got time, I'll show you.
You look silly.
Okay.
Stop.
Better than the cladder.
It's enough.
Yeah, where is the plaid?
But at least it's the guy's
You know what I
talented.
see there? I see boredom.
What do you mean?
I think you're bored. I think you can't find anything to do.
Yeah, give me something to do.
I'm
I'll
telling
stop
you,
getting
you're
tattooed.
so busy with the tattooing. If you were busy
a hobby, man.
and enjoying yourself, you wouldn't be tattooing.
I
like
enjoy
that.
getting tattooed. What's so hard
No,
about
I
that?
understand that, but you're going too far. It looks silly now. You look silly.
Oh, look out!
Okay.
Another beer burp.
He's burped about 5 times.
Get me some water, please. I didn't ask for this.
What? I'm trying to help you. What?
If you go to, I don't know if you want to play, but if you go to Gary Preview page 2, you can either listen to the Jodie Foster interview or it was his review of The Departed that killed the show. Like
Listen, I got a lot of work to do, but I'm in the right fucking lane here. I got a great idea.
What is your idea?
I want to have like a regular douchebag guy reviewing movies, not like these pompous assholes that are reviewing movies on TV right now.
All right.
It's not the same. Like, I'm not that guy. Why would I want to listen to some douchebag that's Mr. Prim and Proper telling me not to go see Spider-Man when I'm going to like it because I'm a comic book guy and I want to see that movie? You don't want to hear that. You want to hear from a regular guy. And that's what I want to do. I want to have, like, my idea was I took Radio Man to go see Monster House 3D. Took, like, a homeless guy to go see a little kid's movie.
Right.
I have transvestite friends that I like to go see, like, you know, an action movie. You know, saying, like, I want to take someone outside the genre of a movie and then have them go see it and then review it.
It's on Preview page 2 in yellow, right at the bottom.
All right.
I have there's a lot of different things. I have a buddy that I want to host it with, and then I have someone that's going to come
Jimmy,
in.
you're an idea guy. What do you think of
Well,
this?
I think I like the idea, and I think obviously you're a natural broadcaster. But I think the way to go is you review the movie loudly.
You hear him breathing?
In the
I know.
theater.
I have asthma. B, my nose is stuffed up from allergies, and then C, I'm fat. So what else you want?
I'm saying you review the movie in the theater while it's going on in a loud voice.
Okay.
That could be something good.
That'd be good, yeah, and laugh real loud.
Yeah, and breathe.
Here's Steve doing his review of The Departed, which caused us to cancel the show.
Oh, well, don't play Jodie Foster or anything. Go ahead.
All right, I'll play that too.
Hey, this is Steve Grillo on Howard 100 News. I am going to review today The Departed, directed by Martin Scorsese. This, my friends, is a sausage fest. It's got Mark Wahlberg, Matt Damon, who else is in that? Charlie Sheen, no, Martin Sheen. Scratch that, it's not that much of a sausage fest. And, Leonardo DiCaprio. Guys, if you're going on a date, I would not bring your wife or your girlfriend because this movie is nothing but eye candy for the ladies. The script is very well written. It's very well directed by Martin Scorsese. But this is the Scorsese's version of the Irish Boston Goodfellas. It basically takes place in Boston, and Jack Nicholson plays a mobster, and he infiltrates the special forces inside the Boston Police Department.
I'll let you finish.
This movie is excellent. I give it 3 out of 5 potatoes. And girls, you'll enjoy it by yourselves. By me, too much cock. See you later, Steve Grillo.
No. let's get back to what you had me do here. This wasn't part of the demo show I did. This is a 30-second review,
All right,
a 60-minute review that I wasn't allowed to have a script.
Jimmy, what did you think of it?
No, hold on a second. Put it this way, Jimmy, I had no script.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to practice.
Oh, that wasn't scripted?
Really? No, just understand something. I wasn't allowed to practice.
I thought
and they
that
said,
was hilarious.
They said,
I
go,
love that review.
go, and there was a review. But that wasn't part of my radio show.
I understand why they did that, because it's better to have you be a disaster than to have you be mediocre.
Okay, but how about this? I'm a disaster on my own radio show. Okay, but I also have a lot of more.
Here is Steve interviewing Jodie Foster. You be the judge.
Right now, I got a huge breaking story. I got a guest that is on the line right now. I've been waiting for her. She is an Academy Award-winning actress, Miss Jodie Foster. Jodie?
Hey there.
Everyone
wants to know what you're wearing.
What I'm wearing? I'm wearing the same outfit that I saw you when I was walking on the street.
I know, because you never change, but hopefully you don't smell too bad.
But the funny thing was, my wife was kind of funny. She goes, she saw you Saturday night. We were at the rap party for the Brave one, and she was like,
oh, no.
She said, wait a minute, that's what Jodie was wearing when we saw her on the street. I was like, oh, you were wearing that long flowy dress with the blue top.
No, I actually wasn't. I was wearing something else. I wasn't wearing that. Oh, no, you're right. I was. Okay, I'm guilty.
My wife couldn't stop laughing. She goes, she made fun of you and she wore the same thing.
But, and I was also, you might have missed my karaoke. Did you miss my karaoke? I hope you missed my karaoke.
I didn't. I fortunately did not miss your karaoke, Jodie. I thought you were very good, but I think Jill outshined you a little bit.
I think she did too. Well, she does it often, and I picked some tough ones. I mean, Janis Joplin's kind of hard to pick. There's a lot of screaming going on, and she's the only one that can make that work.
Yeah, you pulled it off. You pulled it off, though. But can we talk about what we're working on right now?
Sure.
Yeah, well, we're working on the Brave one right now, and since
listen to me. This is like insane what I'm listening to.
But still,
no one knows what the hell you're talking about.
I know. You know what?
Who's Jill? Who's Jill?
Listen, there's a lot of things I could explain.
Probably
I understand.
Your daughter. You're doing an interview. Listen to me. Listen to me.
My first interview.
You know what your problem is? You don't listen.
You're right. You're 100% right.
You're doing an interview. You're talking about Jill. You're talking about. No one knows what the fuck you're talking about.
Karaoke all of a sudden comes in.
But it was Jodie Foster. Who gives a shit?
Wait, but you actually made Jodie Foster not interesting, which was, I thought, difficult to do.
It wasn't easy.
I found it funny.
I was the one who proposed Steve getting a show.
Trust me.
I like everything about it.
Through my trial and error, you will have something to goof on.
I'm worried about you.
Why?
A, you're overweight.
Okay.
B, I'm listening to your breathing. This is not good.
Yeah, I have asthma. Sorry.
Thirdly, with the tattoos,
yeah,
looks like you fell asleep somewhere drunk and little kids drew all over you.
Well, not yet. Don't insult my boy Needles. He did a good job.
No, listen to me. Needles, I'm sure, is a terrific tattoo artist, but you're going crazy. Even Needles would say, slow down, Steve.
Well,
even Needles would say it.
But my mom would say that. She doesn't even know that I've gone this far.
It looks like you fell asleep and kids drew all over you.
Well, because it's not done yet.
You mean you have to go home with long sleeve shirts on all the time?
No, she knows about the sleeves. She don't know about the back.
Oh.
She do now.
Listen to me. You want another shot with a radio show?
Yeah.
If Jimmy says it's okay, then I'll do it.
Don't put that kind of pressure on a guy. I'm sitting right next to him.
Would you listen to this, Jimmy?
Does it have to be an hour?
I think it's worth a try.
I would say half an hour.
Half hour?
Half hour.
What do you think?
I think it's worth a try.
Thank you, Mr. Kimmel.
I mean, the breathing alone.
Just for the breathing.
I'll use my inhaler next time.
And this time we're incorporating the diaries.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we'll work. You get more diary, I get more show.
You know what would make a great pair is Stephen and Riley Martin, I think, would be a...
There could be
Riley would really like you a lot.
Yeah, Riley.
All right, I'll give you one more show. You get on
All
there
right,
and
cool.
do
But
your
can I
thing.
do it on the air this time, not a demo?
Yes, on the air.
All right, cool. I'll rock your world.
I'll talk to Tim Sabian about it.
Okay.
And we'll have a show for you. You'll do a half hour, and we'll see how you do.
Heavy breathing with Steve Grillo.
What is it, Tim?
Deep thoughts or heavy breathing?
Yes, Tim.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, I'd rather listen to Eric the Midget for an hour than listen to this fuck for 1 minute.
Let's do that,
That's
too.
the stuff I miss. Bring it on, pal.
Randy, you're on the air in New York City.
Yeah, this guy Grillo, he needs to get whacked. He needs to be taken care of.
You don't like him?
No, man, get him out of the circle. Just you know what to do. You know what to do.
Thank you. All right, let's go to High Pitch. Eric, who wants to say hi. I'm sure you have a friend in him. Yes, High Pitch.
Grillo, you're fat.
douchebag.
Oh, okay. There's nothing to say to that, really. Sorry. You got to wake up with yourself. I'm okay.
Yeah, it's Jimmy's favorite, the biggest fan.
I'm doing well, thanks, High Pitch.
Does he call your office?
He masturbates watching the show sometimes.
Sweet.
Are
He
you
loves
still
you.
doing that?
No, not now.
Okay, Really?
good. I'm eating Kentucky Fried Chicken watching your show every day.
So fat.
Oh, did you know he's got the gout?
He's got
And he's
gout.
still eating Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Do you know he has gout?
I had no idea, no.
His weight and his eating is so disgusting. He has gout.
Are you drinking a lot?
No, not really. I cut out the drinking. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking juice. No more soda.
Is the gout getting better?
I'm drinking juice. I still wear my special shoes sometimes.
But do you realize, like, the only reason I don't have gout is because I walk a little bit during the, like, I have some sort of
Some activity.
He's eating and doing nothing, like a dead person. Like that's
When I
how.
walk, my back hurts, my feet hurt.
Aren't you on the verge of being evicted from your apartment?
No, I'm working on that.
But you're being evicted. That's why you have to work on it.
No.
All right. Well, thank you, High Pitch. Yes.
Listen, I have a show idea for you.
When is the last time you paid rent?
6 months ago.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Well, if you don't pay your
I
rent,
have a good show idea for you.
You figure if Grillo can get a show, anybody
now it's opened up the floodgates.
It's a good show. How about Marianne and I do a cooking show on Sirius?
All right, I got to get out of here. All right, Grillo, it is good seeing you.
It's good
and
seeing
I
you.
appreciate
I have
you.
no hard feelings, whatever I wrote
What
about
will you write in the diary today?
I
about
stopped writing a
today's-
while ago.
About well,
I
if you
just gave
were,
up.
what would you write about today's
Today was a
appearance?
very good day. I showed up drunk and I got fat.
Howard told me it looks like little children drew all over me.
My needles is going to be very unhappy.
All right, so you got a half-hour show. I want you to
All right,
prepare. And
I'm
what is it
going to
be?
prepare.
Movie
I'm going to
reviews?
come on. I got a buddy that's going to be my co-host, and I got another friend that's going to come. I got everything taken care of. Okay, it's going to be good. You're going to like it.
Not too much of the co-host. Just you got to talk. to him.
I understand, but I need someone to play off of because he's a
No,
sick,
you don't.
He's a sick bastard. Trust me, you want to talk.
Those
to him.
guys interrupt too much.
No,
Did
I
he
got
come
my
in
boy.
with people before? I don't think so.
No, I had my buddy Big Reg come in and do some stuff. I called Marty for little Marty. He wants to come on. Little Marty wants a show.
All right, good. All right, listen, we'll get right on that.
Yeah, right now.
Steve, thank you. Thank you for reading some of the diary.
Thank you,
It did
Abby.
whet my appetite, and I'm going to
Okay.
give you a half-hour show.
All right, cool.
Your plan worked, man.
I know it did.
You got a half-an-hour show.
I figured I knew I had to go through the ringer to get the show. What's up, Jeffy? What's going on? Oh, hold on to nothing. So I got it, yeah.
Are you going to take some of the advice, though, that they
Hold
gave
on.
you?
It makes me look less fat with sunglasses. Yeah, I should, next time I come on the air, I got to take my inhaler. I didn't take my inhaler.
That was the problem?
Yeah, it's allergy season. My nose is stuffed up. I can't breathe. It's a bad time for me right now.
Did that contribute to the burping and
No, the burping was just due to my drunkenness. That's why.
beer induced?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you're sitting there burping next to
Yeah,
you.
no, I'm not going to be able to watch this on demand because I'm just disgusted the way I look. But I could always lose weight.
But they're giving you a lot of life advice in there. They're trying to tell you not only how to do your show, but how to live. Does that sort of reinstigate some of those nightmares you're having?
Oh, yeah. No, it's actually, it's a little better this time. I won't have nightmares about this. I'll actually try to heed what they're saying this time. I'm not as angry and stupid as I was back then. I've gotten a little older and, learned to take advice a little better.
So overall, now that you have this new shot at the radio show, how are you going to go into it? What's your...
I have a game plan. It's already mapped out. I already had this idea beforehand. Give me a half hour and let's see what I can do. I'd like to review a movie before it comes out. Because the last time I didn't get to review a movie that, I didn't get that was already out already. Like I just went to go see a movie and I reviewed it. And I like to review a movie that no one's seen. And,
so this time maybe a screening and then
just so I can give my honest opinion about something that no one's seen before, and they can take my advice and go see the movie and see if I'm on or not.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Well, thank you. I could use it.
Well, stay tuned.
Or maybe you guys can come and follow me when I go see the movie.
Yeah.
All right, then.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming down, man.
Thank you.
Hey,
Oh,
Jimmy.
look at this.
Interesting morning today.
Was it? Yeah, sure, yeah.
What's it like trying to give advice to Hanson?
You know what? Those kids don't need advice, I guess. They'll learn. They'll see. Years from now, they'll come back and they'll understand exactly what we're talking about.
Like, why didn't you seem like you and Howard were like their older uncles trying to tell them that they could be getting some amazing ass right now?
Well, it just makes you crazy when you know, like, at that age that you so desperately wanted sex and they had it right there at their disposal and they were not interested in it.
They chose to get married and have kids.
Fucking idiots.
What about Grillo just sitting there burping next to you? That was pretty
he's a mess.
disgusting.
He really is a mess. I don't know. He couldn't have just been drunk. He had to be on something. But truly disgusting individual.
As a big fan of the show, you're familiar with his history.
Yes, I know a lot about Steve.
How do you predict his future with Howard 101 and Howard 100?
He will last, if he lasts 2 weeks,
Her mother allowed Angelina's 16-year-old boyfriend to live with the family. Angelina lost her virginity when she was 14 years old.
That's right.
The 16-year-old boyfriend moves in. They like to cut each other with knives. She says, it says in the book, I grabbed a knife, I cut my boyfriend, he cut me, we had this exchange of something, we covered ourselves in blood. That's true? She cut herself? Is that why she was admitted into a mental hospital?
Well, she was with therapists even before that as a child. She's been seeing therapists.
Why? Why is she so messed up? What's her problem? What's the diagnosis here?
Well, the problem is with Angie, they say she could be your best friend one day, and as Brad is soon going to find out, as soon as she decides to turn on you, you're toast. But she, as you said, she's always been, you point out in the book, into self-mutilation and stuff like that. To her credit, she's tried to turn herself around, but everyone close to her says, you know, including people in this family have told me, look, I wish they'd break up today. I'm scared for Brad's well-being. This isn't the type of women we wanted him to be around. But with Angie, everyone says it's 2 steps forward, 1 step backward.
Is that why she used to wear vials of blood? Was she cutting herself? And Billy, she got into that with Billy Bob?
Oh, yeah, they were deeply into that. But the whole Billy Bob thing that I say was just, it was a ruse to really misdirect the media, and all of a sudden the media
She married Billy Bob because you're claiming when she was kissing her brother it made her look weird, so she married Billy Bob to say, hey, look, don't you see I'm with a guy. I'm not making out with my brother.
Absolutely, Howard. She had to misdirect the media, and she did it very clever. Look, she's not evil, Angie Jolie, but she's manipulative and cunning more than anyone.
When she was young, during one cutting session with her boyfriend, Angelina ended up slashing her neck, cutting an X into her arm, and slicing her stomach. She had to be rushed to the hospital and given a life-saving blood transfusion. Wow. That's wild. How many times was she admitted into a mental hospital?
Well, she was with therapists numerous times, and that one time in the mental hospital.
One time?
Yes.
Now, do you get into the relationship with John Voight?
Yes, that's a good question. You know, John Voight, she said at her Oscar speech at the Golden Globes how great a father he is and how he's always been there for her. All of a sudden, she turns on him and tries to convince the world that he was a terrible father and undesirable. And John Voight, one thing about him, like him or not, I actually like John Voight as an actor.
I do too.
One thing, he was a very responsible dad for all the children.
We've all been told he was not responsible.
Totally false. And in Angelina Jolie's own words, at the Oscars, she thanked him in her Oscar speech, thanked him at the Golden Globes, always said, without him...
Why then did she turn on her own father?
Because he went to the media, he went to Access Hollywood, and he said to them that, I think she's going back to her old ways, and I think she's having a mental breakdown, something to that effect, and she flipped out.
But isn't she right? I mean, why should he go public with that? She is right. Well, I mean, your father should shut his fucking mouth to the media, and if he wants to contact you privately and say, look, I'm worried about you, you don't take that to public.
Howard, he tried to contact her privately. He wanted to meet his newly adopted grandson, and for some reason, she wouldn't let him meet Maddox, and that's why he went to the media as a second resort. I agree with you.
He was desperate.
He was desperate, and I think John would admit that as well.
Angelina went to New York University, went to the Tisch School of Creative Arts, and tried to kill herself while she was there?
Yes.
And how serious was that? How serious was she about
she hired a hitman.
She hired a hitman?
Yeah, to kill herself.
To kill her?
Yes. She said she had nothing left to offer the world, and she hired a hitman, and then she reneged at the last minute. But, you know,
how do you get out of it?
You pay him more not to kill you.
Angelina Jolie says that when she married Billy Bob Thornton, he was so good in bed that she couldn't walk after sex. He had such a big cock, right?
Yeah, Billy Bob's well hung, Howard. He's him and Errol Flynn, I think, are the legendary 2 guys in Hollywood.
So why get rid of him? Or he got rid of her? I don't know.
No, she dumped him like a hot potato. Billy Bob today says with Angie was like making love to a couch.
Right.
But, you know, the bottom line is, you ask Billy Bob today, if Angie phones him and says, meet me at this hotel in Manhattan, he'll be there in a heartbeat.
Jennifer Aniston, there always was a rumor that she would never have children with Brad Pitt. You claim Angelina Jolie started that rumor.
Yeah, well, again, there was a backlash, Howard, against Angie after she stole a married man. She has this fetish with stealing married men. She went after Billy Bob. He was engaged to Laura Dern. And then she went after Brad Pitt. And apparently, I didn't put this in the book, too, because I didn't have extreme corroboration. Brad wasn't even her first choice, sources have told me. She had a couple of other married guys on her radar, but she went for Brad. And because of the negative publicity, she decided to turn it around and have her people spew some stories about Jennifer Aniston that were extremely false, that Jennifer Aniston didn't want to have kids. And Jennifer Aniston, like her a hater, she was definitely a victim here, and I have to admire her, the way she never came out publicly and said negative things about them. She dealt with it in a spiritual manner. She did a lot of yoga, and she dealt with this in an extremely classy manner.
Wow. Well, there you have it. You claim that again, I said this earlier, that Brad and Angelina are so distant as parents that they call the nanny mommy one of the kids.
And the other thing you point out is that there are like an army of nannies and help, and that they make them hide.
Yeah.
And that they never travel with all of the children at one time.
Mm-hmm.
It's all, smoke and mirrors. Yeah, they make sure that you see them in the best possible. They say the nannies sometimes have to crouch down and hide, or step out of the picture, or hide in the car.
Why do they keep having more children? Although I do admire the fact that they give these kids homes, but why do they have to keep doing this?
Well, it's the only way Angie could rope Brad in. That was her master plan. She was always worried about losing him, the most desirable guy in Hollywood.
Right.
And the way to rope him in is by having more and more kids, getting him much more deeper into it. But, you give enough rope to these people, and they're going to hang themselves, and that's what you're going to see. Look at Brad Pitt, Howard. Again, this guy, he's gone from a GQ cover boy. I don't think he could even make the cover of Mad Magazine today, the way he looks.
The way he looks, he's run down. He's run down from all of that.
Yeah, he's a nervous wreck.
Do you think he's been faithful during his marriage with Angelina Jolie, or is he getting some pussy on this?
Well, people told me he was at some event in Cannes, and he was all over this Sudanese model, and there's no proof they ever slept together. Let me ask you something, Howard.
Okay.
Angie Jolie, and I know you're faithful in your marriage, and you're a very honorable guy, and I respect that, but do you find her hot?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
And even in her state today, have you seen, she looks a bit emaciated.
She's a little too thin right now, but she's very, very hot. And if she's getting it on with other chicks in front of me, and she's licking my ass crack,
you're a happy camper.
That's happy. I'm happy. But,
Happy Howie.
But you introduce all those kids?
Would you let her lick your crack?
Please, no. I've never. No, I find her nasty.
Nasty is what I like.
Don't you find her a bit skanky?
Yeah.
No, she's not
exactly.
And
that's
you love
what
that,
he loves.
Of course. Of course, she's a dirty girl. She's dirty, filthy.
Is she your number one pick in Hollywood?
No.
Who is?
Number one in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Let me think. There's so many. So many hot chicks in Hollywood.
Yeah, but who's the first one? If you could just take your pick.
Jeez, not Angelina Jolie. That Megan Fox ain't bad. But there's other ones.
But she's a wannabe, don't you think?
Yeah, she's a wannabe. Yeah, she's kind of dopey.
Angelina Light is what she is.
Yeah. There was someone I saw the other day I thought was really good.
Well, sometimes you'll say Kate Beckinsale is really.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale. She's hot.
Yeah. And classy. Yeah. She's the type of woman you'd be comfortable taking home to mother.
Not my mother. Who is this Kate Beckinsale? Where's Beth? Does Kate Beckinsale eat ass?
I don't know about I haven't done
Can
her
you do
yet.
A book on that?
Yeah, maybe Kate Beckinsale.
Right,
we'll sell 3 copies.
The gentleman's
name...
name...
But did you get to actually sit and talk to Brad and Angelina at any time?
Of course I met them both, but undercover. I met Brad, in 2004. I was on the red carpet of the Ocean's 12 premiere. I went undercover. And I said right then and there to this woman who was working with me on a film, I said, they're toast. Where's Jen Aniston? Why wouldn't she be at this premiere? Star-studded. And she was saying, oh, they're so in love. I said, I guarantee you they'll never be in public again. And I was right as a couple.
Isn't it true you disguise yourself as a Vietnamese orphan and try to get adopted by Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie?
That's the next one, Howard.
Yeah.
That would have been, let me tell you something. Right. Angie Jolie, again, this book is not sensational like the tabloid for the entertainment of my readers.
Right.
And it is a fair, balanced account. But one thing I guarantee you, I know at this point Angelina Jolie better than Brad Pitt does. He barely knows her. Brad Pitt should be the first guy in line tomorrow when the book comes out to read this book, because he's going to run for his life.
Wow.
He's going to get out of this in a heartbeat.
Really? Because when he reads what's going
He has
on,
no
with
idea what he jumped into bed with. This
Really?
guy was thinking with his cock.
Right.
You know, he wasn't. This guy. It was all emotion. After 2 years together, reality started to sink in. He started to get to know who this chick really is.
But how close did you get to them? You didn't talk to the brother. You didn't talk to the father. You didn't talk. How close did you get?
I got very close.
He listened to our show, and I talked to Quentin Tarantino.
Exactly. That was the smoking gun. No.
Ian Halpern's book, Brangelina, is in stores tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to make
day.
this #1. Howard, last time you made it #1 again. And this chick Palin, man, my book is 1,000 times better than Palin's book. I'm not saying, you know.
You've got all the facts. You do.
Yeah.
I see.
We
here.
got to knock Palin off #1 here, Howard.
Have you heard from their lawyers? They say, hey, listen, you better get this right or we're going to sue you.
Well, they know my track record.
Right.
You know, I've been through this drill 14 times before, and I'll stand by any fact in the book I will prove, and the truth will prevail. And if their lawyers want to come after me, hey, you know, I have an army of lawyers, too, who are just waiting for them. And, you know, the key is they have already threatened a bodyguard. Tried to write a book about them, Mickey Brett, and they threatened him with all kinds of legal action. So that book never came out.
You stood up to all the threats.
Oh, yeah, man.
You're not
they're not
afraid
going to
of
stop
anyone.
me. You know, that's...
Right.
Do you think you're this era's Kitty Carlisle?
No, you know, I'm just doing my
He looks
thing.
better in a dress.
Yeah, that's...
Big Tex, you're on the air in Amarillo, Texas. Go ahead.
Big Tex.
Hi, Howard, good to talk to you. Listen, Ian, big fan. You do a terrific job. I love your undercover work. I was wondering if you and Howard could recreate my personal favorite moment from 2009 and do another dance.
Why did I dance with you? I don't even remember.
It was the Michael Jackson thing.
What were you showing me? The moonwalk?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
there it is.
moonwalk. You know, Howard dances. I asked Howard. I told him. There it is. It's on the screen.
Yeah.
I told
Have you
Howard.
gone Hollywood since your first book? Look how normal you look there. That's why I did. And now you come in with these wacky glasses and that jacket and the tie.
Hey, man, you know what? I got to get a
happened to
bit
you?
more wacky. I'm afraid Angie's going to knock me off soon, so I better really hide my punum here, you know?
Have you gained weight since your other book? Because I'm looking at the...
do I look a bit chunky?
You look a little bit chubbier.
Yeah, you know, maybe I got to get back into the gym, you know?
I'll dance with you. What do you
because,
want to dance to? Give us a song. I'll dance with you. Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
Let's have a, I don't know, bit of... you have something from Billy Bob Thornton's band?
No, I'm not dancing to that.
Oh, come on, Howard.
What else you got? What else
Billy
you got?
Bob, man.
How about Miley Cyrus, USA? I'll do the Robin version. The new one. I like that.
You know, Howard said he didn't like Jackson's music, and he said I asked Howard if he ever danced at a wedding. He said he never dances to Beat It or Thriller.
No.
But then when you danced, he said it's not too bad.
I don't. It was all right. I just don't, I'm not a big Michael Jackson fan. But I don't know what I feel like dancing. Now I don't feel like dancing. I'm not in the mood.
Dancing of the Stars. If Donny Osmond could win it,
yes.
This guy's gonna. This guy's
Brad
a
Pitt
shoo-in
and
to win.
Angelina Jolie ought to dance with you. They would like you a lot better.
Well, you know, I'd like to
Ian,
get a
congratulations
dance with Angie. Hey,
on
thank
your
you,
new
Howard.
book.
Thank you for having me.
The book is called Brangelina. It's in stores tomorrow. Have you learned anything, Robin? I think I have.
Yes, definitely.
So
I don't know how true it is because he never told me how close he got.
Well, no, I really.
I
did
learned
get
that
to all
Ian
the-
gained some weight.
I got to all the friends. I got to everyone. You know, I never interview the two main subjects because they just spew all kind, whatever.
They don't want to cooperate anyway.
Spin doctoring, but
But I
everyone's
just
close
wondered
to
if
them.
you got some up close and personal time to observe them.
Oh yeah. No, I followed her in Montreal when she was filming there. I followed him in L.A. But the key is to get all the people around them. I interview so many people who worked on films with them over the years and who worked in their camps. You know, I followed them to France. I went undercover as a paparazzo in France at the Chateau Miraval. That's the big estate that they rent out.
Yes.
And I went in the woods. I was, you know, like a football
in the
field from the
woods.
house.
Yeah.
And, you know, while everyone ran to Nice when she gave birth to the twins, I stayed at the Miraval because I knew all the employees, that would be their time off. And that's when I got to befriend the employees. See, everyone went the other way. I couldn't give a hoot about the twins being born. I mean, everyone would get that story. So I stayed. I was the only guy to stay behind. And
what did you learn? You stayed behind, and what did you find out? And
I
what
learned they
happened?
fight a lot.
That they fight a
Yeah,
lot.
they're not compatible. They have so many different issues, everything from politics to the way to raise the children, from the color of the clothes they wear.
Wow.
And that's, you know...
That makes it tough.
They're not complete soulmates. Look, I know Brad Pitt's probably listening to this today.
Probably is.
And Brad, look, be a man, admit it went wrong, take care of Angie. She's actually a good woman who's trying to do good. Most celebrities, when they're doing charitable causes, they're not sincere.
Right.
But
she's sincere.
She cares. She goes to war-torn countries. She spends time. She puts herself.
Yeah, I admire what she does.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
But when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Brad looks terrible today.
Right, get out.
He looks so beat up.
So
Get
he
up,
needs
man.
to save himself.
Right.
Yeah, he needs to save himself. Let her take care of the kids. Give him visitation rights, and he needs a complete makeover.
All right, Bobo, go ahead. You're on the air with Ian Halpern. The book is called Brangelina. It's in stores tomorrow. Go ahead.
First of all, it's a pleasure to talk to the King.
Thank you.
And it doesn't sound like he has a single fact or has been up close, personal talking to anyone who has any real.
Sounds like he's got it all.
To be honest, he sounds very ill-spoken.
He's a great dancer.
They're going to be toast. Do authors...
Are all of those
first
kids...
of all, let me address this guy.
Go ahead.
First, if you could do it better, dude, I'll be the first guy to bow down to you. Okay? No, let me finish here. I heard you. If you could get out there and do something better, but get that book tomorrow. If you could prove one thing wrong in this book, I said I will sleep naked in Times Square for a month.
Where did you learn to dance?
I think from you.
Yeah.
The first time.
Is Brad Pitt officially the father of all those kids?
Well, of the three, there's
the three
adopted,
biologicals.
Yeah, the three biologicals.
What about the three adopted? Is he the father of all those three kids?
Well, it's not known officially because Maddox, for instance, the real father, according to the papers, is Billy Bob Thornton was supposed to be the father. I mean, we don't know.
You don't know.
But it doesn't matter
answer.
to me. The signature on the papers doesn't matter because he's been there from the get-go.
Right, so he's thought of as the father.
Yeah, he's thought of as the father.
All right. Well, there you go, Robin. The book is called Brangelina.
Yes, it's named after my cat.
That's right. That's your cat.
That's a nice cat.
And I wish you luck with it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you just make sure you get the facts straight, and that's it.
They're all straight, Howard.
Okay.
And, you know,
Who's your next victim?
Who's your next victim?
Subject.
I'm not going to tell you.
I like when you walked in, you said, gee, I actually make Angelina Jolie look good in this book. You have her in a mental hospital. You have her cutting herself with blood. You have her making out with her brother. Doesn't sound very good.
And you mentioned incest before. Were you just specifically talking about the brother, or were you talking about others?
No, the brother. They were extremely close for so long, making out in public places. And again, she didn't realize what she was getting into. There's two things in Hollywood, Robin. If you're openly gay or any hint of incest, you'll never work again. You know, that's why we see all these beards for the Hollywood stars. I mean, you know, there's one guy.
Don't mention names.
3 out of 4 people, actors in Hollywood, he said, are gay.
3 out of 4?
Yeah.
Well, acting itself is gay, of course.
Yeah, it is pretty gay.
Of course it's gay.
You know, but...
That's why Artie left. He had a career
No
going.
place for Artie in acting.
They said, you must be gay.
They asked me to leave.
Yeah. All right, well, listen, Ian, you've said it all.
But one last thing with Artie. I mean, Artie's clean, right?
Artie's clean?
Yeah.
Do the book on Artie. I listen to
go
it.
undercover.
Artie,
Tell us.
You know, 6 kids. Yeah. Would you be doing, you know, drugs around 6 kids?
Yes.
I would have to do them somewhere, not in front of the kids, though.
Right. That's a lot. That's a lot to take on.
But you know you'd be doing them.
Especially when you're Brad Pitt, you know, and you could be doing anything you want in life. Now he's watching kids all day.
But
he's roped in. You know, and this is the case. There's a famous quote from Mae West.
Is he dumb because like he got himself into something really stupid? I mean, he's
well, he
dumb?
was thinking, you know, with his belt, below the belt.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, lots of guys get into stupid things, right?
Yeah, you're not kidding.
You know, but this is the way this is going to play out, and it's Mae West, one of my all-time favorites. She says, it's not good girls gone wrong. It's bad girls being found out. And that's what I think is going to happen with Angie. You know, these people got to split.
Would Jennifer Aniston take Brad back if he said, please take me back?
No.
She will not.
She's disgusted. You know, the tabloids insinuate that they're going to get back together.
Right.
But that's totally false. She's disgusted by what he's done. And the fact is, she has said, you know, it doesn't interest her to sleep with someone who has been with Angie Jolie. She'd make him wear like 6 condoms.
Wow. Implying that there might be a disease.
Yeah, she's been around the block.
I see. All right. Well, there you go. There you
Is
have it.
Angie totally faithful?
Well, we don't know. You know, the bodyguard said he accused her of having women when Brad was gone and come over and that she was possibly cheating with others. She loves women, man. She was with this model, Jenny Shimizu, and they were having an open affair for a long time. I think she likes women more than men.
Wow.
You know, I think she takes out all her anger on men because she has this thing about John Voight, and it's like to get back at men, you know, and it's all
hot.
through John Voight.
I love a woman who goes down on other women because they're angry at their father.
That's
cool.
And that's not cheating, having other women come over. That's
not really. Ian Halpern's book, Brangelina, in stores tomorrow. I got to take a break. Thanks for coming in.
Always a pleasure, Howard. Thank you.
Who's next on your hit list?
He said.
September 2010. That's when it's coming out.
What is it?
And I can't say it,
Come
Howard,
on,
but,
give me a scoop.
But,
say it right now.
He must be still undercover.
Tell me right now.
I just can't say, but it's
Gary Delabate?
You got it.
Come on, who is it? Are you undercover right now and it's me and Robin?
No, I wouldn't touch Howard. He's the king of all media.
Thank you.
You know, I'm from Canada, man. When I tell them I'm going on Howard Stern, like, you know, they love
What
Howard
is your
in
next
Canada.
topic?
Can't say it, Howard.
Say it.
If I say it now, I won't be able to write the book.
Yes, you will.
No, I can't say it, Howard, but it's a good one.
All right. Is it Tiger Woods?
Woods is good.
Woods is good.
Do you think he's cheating on his...
Absolutely do.
You do?
Yes.
So you might as well go ahead and do it.
How can he cheat? She's hot, man.
Since she's hot. Again, 2 kids. He's out on the road. Do you see the chick that he's allegedly cheating with? That's got to be the hottest chick I've ever seen.
She's not hotter than the one he's with now. The one have you seen? You know.
But if she's licking his ass crack.
Yeah, that's it. It's all about the crack. See, that's how these.
If you find a girl doing that, you're not leaving her.
Yeah. That's it. It's
or you are leaving.
That's a good topic. All of a sudden, Tiger Woods is as interesting as OJ.
So what do you think happened there? You think Woods was just running for his life and she was chasing him with a golf club?
I think she already got a hold of him in the house, scratched him up pretty good. He got in the car, crashed it into a tree, and said, "Whoop! Look what happened. I scratched my face when I crashed my car."
You think he crashed the car and
you don't think he was going to the range to practice his swing at 2:30?
I don't know. I think it's funny that she tried to beat him with a golf club.
Yeah, I mean,
I know they're claiming that she rescued him from the car with a golf club.
But everything
in that house is golf club. I mean, they rescue people with the golf club. They earn their living with the golf club.
They're like man when he first found like a stick.
Golf clubs like what do they just have a golf club everywhere handy? Like what is she doing with a golf club?
The golf club is used for everything.
I'm on the radio. I don't walk around with a microphone all day.
But how did she free him from the car from the back windows?
Why would she need to do that?
Robin, there's some holes in the story.
It doesn't make sense, right? You're an investigative reporter.
You know, the thing is here that the tabloids are saying that he's been cheating on this woman, and this woman denies it. So a lot of the media is saying, "Oh, it's got to be true that they're not together." But come on,
I believe it.
You believe he's?
I believe it. And if I believe it, as Robin says, you might as well cheat.
You see, she's Swedish.
Because once you lose me, you lose America.
Yeah, they say about Swedish women that they're hot, and that after a couple of years too, it wears off. I know a guy who was married to a Swedish woman.
Why isn't Why isn't she taking his last name? Did you ever ask yourself that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It is?
Yeah.
I mean, of course it is.
Yeah.
They call her Elin Nordstrom.
Yeah, that's right.
Nordigan.
Yeah, you think Woods would sound nice at the end of all that.
Right.
I can barely pronounce her name. But
is Tiger Woods' neighbor black?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Could you go undercover and find that out?
Yeah.
Can you find out for me?
But you know, Woods is weird because he lives like... You'd expect him to live in some sequestered mansion or
That's
something.
what I said.
The guy lives like,
Robin brought that up.
Yeah, he lives like in a housing project. It's bizarre.
All right, listen. We've said a lot. You haven't written a book on Tiger Woods as far as I know.
That's right. We don't know what your sources are on that.
Yeah, for you to comment on Tiger Woods is totally outrageous. You better stick to Brangelina, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, hey.
All right. Ian Halpern's book, Brangelina, is in stores tomorrow. Obviously, he's excited about it. He's worked all of 2-3 weeks on this book, and he wants to get it out as quickly as possible. Congratulations.
He was a football field from their house in France.
Think about it.
That's it.
That's right.
That's the key.
That's the key. Was that the key to the book?
No, the key to the book. Well, actually, a day later, Brad came out and was chasing a couple of paparazzi who were right next to me, and they got in a scuffle.
There you go.
He knew we were all there.
Yeah.
Who will come out on top of this, Brad or Angelina, if they do?
Angie always comes out on top. And by the way, there's only room for one of them when it's finished.
Is Brad Pitt over?
Is Brad done once she dumps him?
Well, she's a tough cookie. So far her track record clearly shows after anything, she's resilient as anyone.
Yeah.
She comes out on top no matter what. And I say there's only room for one of them after they split. It's like Jen Aniston and Brad. Yeah. Jen Aniston, sure. We don't hear about her much. It's Brad Pitt who's #1 guy.
I see.
And in this case, there's not room for both of them. And it's going to be
fair enough.
Who's able to command the most power in Hollywood and probably the drawing power. And who's going to who will go to see Angelina or Brad more? Who do you think will be more popular on the silver screen? That's all it boils down to.
Jeff the Drunk, what do you have to say about this?
I have to say that this guy Ian sounds like he woke up with a cock in his mouth.
What about that, Ian?
It wasn't Billy Bob's.
All right, Jeff says you sound a little gay.
I'll tell you one thing.
You don't sound a little nothing.
Is Brad Pitt well hung? Does he have a big penis?
Apparently he's mediocre. He's not oversized. But
I saw a picture of it in a magazine. It looked like he had a pretty big one, and they were saying it was small. But it looked pretty big to me.
Medium, but apparently he was never able to get it up as much as with Angie. With Jen Aniston, they were not having good sex at all.
Really?
And sleeping in separate
How do you know that?
Because I interviewed a lot of Aniston's friends who told me, even one yesterday I was talking to on the phone, she was telling me that Aniston would be in a hotel a lot of times. They were arguing and leading separate lives a lot. They still loved each other. Right. But the problem was the bedroom. Every time that Brad wanted to have sex, for some reason, Jen Aniston pulled away. She was just not into it. As soon as he got on that set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, he had paid her.
Right.
She was just,
He was on fire. He needed it.
Yeah. She was.
Was he not good in bed?
Brad?
Yeah.
I think it was more her.
More her.
Yeah. I think that's why you see her break up all the time.
She doesn't look like a lot of fun. Oh, you think she breaks up with guys all the time because they're not happy with her sexually?
I don't think she's good in the sack.
Yeah.
That's what people have said. She's
what does
a
it
nice
mean to be
woman.
good in the sack? Like she doesn't eat his ass?
Yeah, she doesn't look the crack. She doesn't go the 9 yards.
Right.
She's just...
Does she have a smelly puss?
Nobody told me that.
No, but Robin, I got to ask.
Yeah. No. Apparently, she's a nice person. Have you ever had her on your show?
Yes, many years ago when she was before Friends.
Oh, before Friends?
She was the Nutrisystem gal.
Okay.
She came in and she talked about losing weight. How did you? She was heavy at one point.
Yeah, she paid her due. Yeah, she was heavy. I mean, she says it's her Greek butt. Her origins are Greek.
Didn't you say in the book that she ate a lot of mayonnaise?
Savalas, by the way, was her godfather.
You say in the book that she ate a lot of mayonnaise sandwiches and stuff?
Well, yeah, that's what. Well, she said she used to eat a lot of high-fat food.
Right.
When she lived in New York for a while, and but again, she handled this in a classy way because Angie tried to beat up on her in the media.
She didn't make a comment. That was classy.
And you got to, I think that's the Telly Savalas influence.
Carol, go ahead in Parksville, New York.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes.
Morning.
Ian, I wanted to guess, is your next book possibly about Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise?
Aha!
That's one I would want to read.
That's another oddball relationship.
Are you afraid to write that book?
No, but it's already been done. A good friend of mine, Andrew Morton, he wrote a book about Tom Cruise about a year ago. And they threatened him. I don't know what happened there, but the book was pretty solid. I read it.
Is it true they're not happy together?
Apparently they're not.
Oh.
She's not enthralled by the Scientology deal, as was Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman said, point blank, I don't want my kids growing up being raised as Scientologists.
I see.
And is Tom Cruise as whacked out as he appears to be? I mean, he seems fucking out of his mind.
Well, apparently Pitt, I say this in the book, Pitt worked on a film with Tom Cruise years back. And
Interview with a Vampire.
He didn't enjoy the experience at all.
I read that too.
They weren't tight, and he said that Cruise was too much along the religious path, and it was.
Is your next book about Oprah?
No, I dig Oprah, man. Anyone could say anything bad about Oprah, and but I've met her, and I'll tell you one thing: she's one of the classiest, most real people I've met. I dig her, man.
Do you think she'd ever have sex with Gayle King?
Yeah.
Do you think she would?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, she's given us no reason to believe that. She's heterosexual.
Except by saying that
she's given us no reason to believe she's heterosexual.
Come on. Who do you see Oprah banging?
Do you think Oprah would bang Obama if she got the chance? I mean, do you think she'd lick his crack?
No.
Obama,
No.
I'm going to lick your crack.
Yeah, she's an honorable woman, Oprah.
All right.
Do you like Oprah, Howard?
I have nothing against Oprah. I mean, no. I mean, the show I could live with sometimes, and enjoy. But, the thing I don't like is this. She took this $50 million from XM. I don't even hear her mention it. When she said farewell to her viewers, She doesn't even mention XM. She took $50 million. She should mention Sirius XM. Right?
Yeah.
$50 million. Show up on there. What's the matter with you? She goes, I'm retiring. Well, you got a radio network. Why don't you fucking mention it once in a while? Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. She's got to acknowledge that. But, you know, the key is who's going to replace her.
Who in Hollywood looks like a saint but is a real asshole?
Well...
I stumped you.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I want you to answer that the next time you come in here with your new subject.
All right. No, let me answer that right now.
Go ahead.
I think
Don't
Regis.
say Fred Norris.
Regis.
Regis acts like a saint. Is a real asshole?
I know Regis.
No, I don't think he's an asshole. I just think that album was a bit too much for me.
What, with the album he just made with his wife?
Yeah, I mean, why do it? Do it on, just burn it in your living room, but why put this out in the public?
I think it's wrong.
Yeah, I think it's wrong. I think it's
Where is that album? I gotta hear that.
I think it's disrespectful to serious artists out there.
Right, okay. Boy, Regis, of all people. Poor Regis took a slam today. Tony, go ahead in Orlando.
Hey, guys, how you doing today?
Hey, now.
Just want to give you a call. I actually live in the same neighborhood as Tiger Woods. It's Isleworth here in Windermere, Florida.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Why is this guy?
You live in his neighborhood.
Yeah, Tony didn't sound that successful.
I am pretty good, but
okay.
I'm pretty well off. But anyway, the funny thing is his wife literally jogs around the neighborhood, and she's the town. I want to say the town girl that everybody talks about. Everybody, and she hits on every man on the block.
Get out of here! All right, it sounds like a book. Does Obama and Michelle, his wife, have good sex?
Again, I haven't been.
She seems to know.
No, I haven't been in the bedroom. And
right, but what do you hear? He talks. Yeah. He was right outside the hotel room where Angelina Jolie was.
I mean, look, Obama. You could criticize him all he wants. A lot of women I've talked to find him really hot.
Absolutely.
They're enamored with this guy.
But does he have good sex with his wife? What do you hear?
We don't know. I've never been in the bedroom.
Why not?
Who knows?
Whose bedroom
I mean,
have you
it's
been
got to be better than Bush.
Right.
That bed in the White House has got to be rocking more than what Bush did. I mean, he seemed to be just,
Does Obama cheat at all on Michelle?
We don't know. I think Obama's an honorable guy.
You do, okay.
And, I know one of your friends...
He should get out of Afghanistan. That's what he should do instead of sending more troops.
I remember Judith Regan. I was walking with her, and she said, "What's going to be your next book?" I said, "I don't know." She said, "Do Obama. There's a good story there."
What does she know?
And
I'm saying, what do you mean?
She just thought it would take off. But I'm not a political guy, man.
You don't care.
Well, I'm happy that Obama's there.
Do you think Judith knows something about? Do you think Judith knows something about Obama?
Oh, Judith knows something about everyone, man.
Right.
She's the real deal.
Does she eat ass?
Judith? I don't know. I've never been in her bedroom, but I respect
say she'd do it. I say she's up for a party.
She's one of the smartest people I've ever met in this whole business.
I agree.
Her BS detector is so high.
Yeah. She knew all my BS. All right, listen. God bless you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Hope you have a big hit with your book. It's called Brangelina. It's in stores tomorrow. That's Ian Halperin. And,
well, now we'll have to wait and see if this prediction comes true. 12 to 18 months and kaput.
Yep, we'll see how you do with this one. You predicted Michael Jackson's death based on your other Michael Jackson book there.
And regrettably, I like Jackson, but I'm not like you. I really did like Jackson, but, the bottom line with Jackson, let me tell you one thing. If they would have listened to me when I made that prediction and not dismissed, my prediction went all over the world, they dismissed it and started booking him 50 shows.
Right.
They should have checked this guy into hospital with legitimate doctors.
Yeah, why don't more people listen to you?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
They're learning, but Michael Jackson was the greatest, and I think he'll be missed forever.
All right. We got to take a break, Robin. It's been fascinating.
Always with Ian.
Ian
Just
always
to look at him is fascinating.
Yeah. His look alone is fascinating. Yeah. Sorry.
You're looking better every time I get
Well,
here.
thank you.
You look stunning today.
I hope his next book is about Antonio Banderas, so you guys can do the merengue.
Thank you, Ian.
Ian, so it sounds like you did your homework and you got the facts.
Well, Howard had the facts. Every time I come on Howard's show, he's better than any clown at 60 Minutes. This guy he's the king of all media. He knows the right questions to ask. He doesn't let me off easy because he does his homework, and that's the key to this business. And I enjoy it. I enjoy being challenged, and Robin also knew her stuff today, so it was really a fascinating experience being here and very enlightening.
Now, what do you have to say to the people that do challenge you and don't believe what you have to say?
Well, read the book. You know, my track record shows, 13, 14 books later, everything I've written is true. And if they could find one thing wrong in this book, I will sleep naked in Times Square for a month. And I'm not kidding you. That's how hard I worked on Brangelina. And it's a very sympathetic portrayal of the couple. But, you know, it's warts and all. And obviously they have a lot of skeletons in their closet. A lot of journalists have been afraid to reveal it. I'm not.
And this is the second time you've gotten Howard up to dance. Not many guests can do that. What's the connection?
Well, let me tell you something. All right, Stern, Dancing with the Stars should target him right now because he can actually dance. I'm not a dancer. He actually has some good rhythm, and I think he would kick Donny Osmond's ass in a heartbeat.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by today.
Peace out, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Show was on last night. JD's got to make a decision on it. Judging by the email, I think Ronnie's going to get the hook.
Well, I don't know. It's all up to JD.
Listen to this. Here. JD was right again. The auto show tonight blows. And is in fact the most boringest show ever. Bury this show with Ronnie and... Oh, this is a terrible comment.
Oh, no. They didn't go there, did they?
That was bad.
Oh,
I didn't read this ahead of time.
Yeah,
I won't read that.
That's not nice.
Yeah, that ain't nice. Okay. No need to get personal.
Right. Our fans can be vicious.
I only caught the second half of the show, but that was more than I needed. Here are the problems. Your audience does not care to listen to this. 2, they have such little to talk about that they have covered the same stuff several times on the different shows. 3, the only so-called experts are from the car dealership, so their advice is skewed to help them and not the car consumer. For example, they tried to sell that extended warranty as a great idea. 4, the broad on the show is an annoying know-it-all. Can't you just bring in the Sibian to make her interesting? There may be an audience for this garbage, but surely not on the channels run by the king of all media. This one says, JD, you don't have a hair on your ass if you don't cancel this shitty show. What has changed? It is unlistenable. I'm 30 minutes into it, and I'm out.
Did JD pull any clips?
I believe you did. Did you pull clips?
I pulled clips.
Did you listen to the whole show?
I listened to the whole show.
Well, that seems to be an improvement.
With all the talk about the Ronnie Carr
We'll
show,
see.
I would tune in and check it out. I quickly turned the channel back to 100. I would rather listen to nails on a chalkboard than this horrible show. I got to tell you, there's not one positive email.
Not one.
But do you think that's because everybody loves seeing Ronnie miserable about not having his show?
I don't know. It seems like people were really trying to like it. And, you know, they like Ronnie.
There was actually one email that said that they thought that the show was pretty good and informative, but he must have changed it for the worse because now this guy doesn't like it.
Oh, by the way, the couple who crashed the White House, they're on the Today Show this morning. So they must have paid the money, I guess.
They're right
I don't
over
know.
there.
I don't know. They were getting such heat. They might just need the publicity.
We all gave the car show another chance. We tried to bear it, but the show is just a piece of fucking shit. Ronnie cannot host a show. Save us, JD. This guy writes, some unlistenable dribble. I think he meant drivel, but okay. Why be a stickler on language? Some unlistenable dribble. Ronnie is not a good communicator. COMMNICATOR. I do not want to hear about refinancing or a fucking Wayne Siegel commercial. Kill it, JD. Howard, I want to thank you for airing Ronnie's show last night. My prescription for Ambien ran out, and I've been having a hard time falling asleep lately. I tried everything, warm milk, counting sheep, nothing worked. Finally, I gave up and tuned into Howard 101 and heard Ronnie's show. Holy shit, what a snooze fest.
That's negative.
The only thing that kept my interest was Ronnie saying, what's your problem every time someone called in? But even that got old after 2 callers.
Oh.
Is that Ronnie's new thing? He says, what's your problem?
Yes.
Yeah. The chick is annoying. Those other two guys are annoying. I love Ronnie, but he has to understand the show just doesn't fit. Give JD his executive powers and get this show off the air. I'd rather listen to one of those emergency broadcast tests that they used to run on the radio for an hour than Ronnie's car show. You're getting hammered here, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
what do you think? I didn't expect it?
Wow.
What I said as soon as we got off the air last night, I go, gonna get slammed like unbelievable, even if the show is the greatest show ever.
Here's a guy who says, I love when Ronnie says, what's your problem, when you pick up the phone over there.
Yeah, okay.
So I thought this was going to be a positive. He says, that is simply the best way to introduce a caller ever. I thought these guys were supposed to be experts, yet they gave out some pretty inaccurate info. I love Ronnie. I actually find his part on the auto show entertaining. He seems like a car guy who just likes what he likes. The other alleged experts even appear to be shoveling as much bullshit as they can. Anyway, it wasn't the most boringest show ever. I hope it stays on. So here's your positive.
Wow.
Oh, there you go.
1 out of 6,000.
I know. You got hammered on this.
Yeah, I know. I knew it was coming, man.
JD, was there a
no
clip,
matter what?
Is there a clip you can play us to give us an example of how Ronnie did last night?
Sure. Try go to JD1 in red. Clip 3.
All right, what is Ronnie doing here? Can you need to set this up?
I forget what it's called. I think it's called consumer credit issues.
Okay.
Let's get into the consumer credit issues. How does it work? Can customers get credit? Have things improved since the last time we've been on the air?
Very slightly. Not much.
Can I appoint somebody to talk about this real quick? If you,
Yeah,
you got
it's
so
your
much,
show,
you got
buddy.
so much to say.
I don't.
Sean King from King of Rock. Go ahead.
I just said it.
What do you got to say?
It's they've lightened up a little bit, but not much. Not to the point where we could be selling in the volume that we were accustomed to.
Right.
There's customers coming in that we've had to give it back about 5 deposits this week for people that normally would be driving right now. But
holy mackerel! Wow. I don't even know what those guys are talking about. I mean, it sounds very.
Why would you even bring up that topic?
Well, that's what. Hey, listen, they made a format for me, and that's what I followed. Okay.
What are you talking about there? Explain it to me, because I don't understand the issue. Consumer what?
Consumer credit.
Yeah. What's going on?
If you want to get a lease, or if you want to, buy a car,
because it's impossible to get a lease, right?
It's impossible to get credit now, unless you're over 600 in credit,
right?
Or you have to go to one of these really like shit companies where you pay like 22% interest,
right?
It's
called the mafia.
It's the guy on the corner.
The mafia doesn't even have the balls to give you 22%.
Yeah, it's like basically using a credit card,
right?
Wow. If you have shit credit,
Well, I guess it's good information. I guess people feel maybe it
people were
belongs to
calling in, dude. I don't know. Everybody thought McClure, who produces the show, thought it was great.
He did?
Yeah.
I think he's afraid to tell you what he does.
Dude, I told him, tell me the truth. I don't care.
Really?
You tell me the fucking truth.
I got a lot of memos from some of the higher ups after the show, and it didn't seem like they loved it. But
like
honestly,
who?
I don't want to say.
Like who? Tim?
Yeah.
He's the one who said it was good.
He lies to you.
Why is he lying? Why doesn't he tell the fucking truth, idiot?
Here's a guy.
Stupid
Here's a guy who
asshole.
listened to the show. Let's see what he has to say.
Stupid asshole.
Hi, you're on the air.
How you doing? Who's this? Howard?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Corky.
Oh, fuck him.
Corky's your
Fuck that
nemesis.
piece of shit. Shut him off.
Uh-oh. Let me weigh in on what I have to.
I don't want to hear your voice, man.
Well, let's hear what Corky has
I
to
don't
say.
want to hear him.
Let's hear what he has to say. Go ahead, Corky.
Listen, on the show, I would be able to teach people. You always ask, how do people last? How do people last? I know how to last. I can weigh in on how to have sex with your old lady while you're cheating on her and still, have sex. With the economy being the way it is, we could talk
Corky,
about...
Ronnie tried to have you on. You left.
What?
You left.
Yeah, Ronnie, I had to leave because I don't want to be around those people.
You're
you
a
know what I mean?
psychopath. That's why you left.
What?
You're a psycho. That's why you left.
Yeah, I'm a psycho.
Yeah.
Look at you, Ronnie.
I'm calm as can be. You walked out of here sweating with your shirt off.
Yeah, first of all, I walked over there 6 blocks. It was 100 degrees that day.
Yeah, 100 degrees. We didn't have 100-degree fucking weather day in the summer. Come on. What the fuck are you talking about?
You didn't know that guy Jared actually ripped me off.
Jared?
Yeah, when Stan was still at K-Rock,
Corky, all I know is we told Ronnie to have you on the show. You said you could make the car show interesting. You knew everything about cars.
And then you left.
And then we get you up here and you act like a fucking lunatic and then you leave.
Right.
What do you mean acting like a lunatic?
Everyone said you were whacked out.
What do you mean everybody said
What
that?
happened?
Everybody said you were whacked out. You
What do you mean?
sweating
You don't
like a
understand
pig.
that?
You're in the bathroom every 5 minutes.
And then you left? Like, why did you leave?
You never got on. You left.
But I thought I went to do the show with Ronnie.
Yeah, well you were going to do the show with Ronnie.
Ronnie was here.
You gave a guy that couldn't even put a sentence together the power to cancel it. Why don't you give me the power to fix it?
Come on, man.
No, Corky,
Apparently
I gave you the power to fix it, and you walked out. You never got on the air because you're a baby.
What do you mean I'm a baby?
You should have walked in there and shown us your stuff. You had a rare opportunity to get on there, and you walked out because other people were on the show. Don't be a douchebag. Just get in there and do your thing.
Well, I was trying to.
No, you weren't. You walked out. You never even got in the studio. Did he ever get in the studio?
He came in the studio.
Yeah.
We never even got on. We got on the air. And he never, because he wasn't on right from the beginning.
Right.
He got all insulted and he started to sweat. And he had to take his shirt off and he was running to the bathroom and then he ran to my
shirt off.
Yeah, he took his shirt off.
God.
And then he runs over to Jim and he goes, I can't stay in this place anymore, and he runs out of the place.
You're whacked out.
It's like that guy who went nuts in Michael Clayton.
Corky, you're fucking nuts.
Give me a break, all right?
There was four other people in there. What's the big deal? There's 5 or 6 people in Howard's studio. You didn't run out of here.
Listen, I don't want to be part of that, all right? Look at it. It's the third
Well, what do
show.
you want to be part of?
You had an opportunity. You blew it.
Could have changed it.
You blew it.
All right, fine.
Yeah, good
It's
night.
true.
Go back to sleep, please.
Corky, it's the truth. Wow. How many guys get a shot? We listened to you on the phone. You were entertaining. You made some good points. I said to you, okay, I'll give you a shot. Get in on Ronnie's show. Ronnie goes, I'm not working with Corky. We talked to Ronnie. Ronnie goes, all right, I'll work with Corky. I mean, Ronnie can't stand you, and he was willing to work with you.
And then you come in and take your shirt off.
And you show up.
And you sweat.
You're sweating. You take your shirt off, and then you have to, I can't be in here.
I had freaking long pants and sneakers on. I walked. It was 100 degrees.
No, it was not 100 degrees.
So let's say it was 100 degrees. What do you need to leave for?
Go splash some water on your face.
Yeah, calm yourself down.
Well, he was in the bathroom enough times.
There's air conditioning in here. I don't understand what your problem is.
What are you doing in the bathroom?
Howard, when you were at 92.3 K-Rock,
Yeah.
they gave me Sabian's number to call you up to do the show. I ended up talking to Jared. I've been talking to him for 3 years.
Corky, here's the facts.
First of all, Sabian didn't work at K-Rock with us.
Corky.
Jared didn't work at K-Rock with us.
Corky.
K-Rock, when you were at K-Rock, you gave me the phone number to Sirius to call over there.
Corky.
Yeah.
All I know is I got you down here. I put you on Ronnie's car show. And you walked off after 2 seconds.
Right. Forget all the other details.
Because other people, forget all the past. And because other people were in the studio, you can't do it.
What are you, a prima donna?
Yeah, I mean, who are you? You're nobody. What you got to do is become somebody. You had an opportunity. Even if you'd gotten on for 5 minutes, you could have shined or shown.
So, give me a chance to fix the show.
Forget. I gave you a chance. You
How
walked
many
out.
chances do you want?
You're done.
You didn't give me a chance. I came in expecting to do the show with Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie was sitting there. There were other people. That's right.
You had car dealers there telling people all kinds of
So
crazy.
you should have walked in and said, what kind of fucking show is this? You got a room full of car dealers. Why did these guys leave? You should have mixed it up.
All right, well, then my mistake. Give me another shot.
Another shot.
Well, we don't even know if this show still exists.
He'll come in with a gun this time. He'll give us a shot.
I'm waiting to hear what Jay. I don't even know that Jay's going to keep the show on the air.
Come on a cold day so your shirt's on.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, maybe we'll have you on in the winter.
It was cold last night. It would have been good for
It's
him.
got to be a winter show. For
It's hot
We
outside.
froze our ass off in the studio last night.
It's hot outside. He couldn't do the show.
I know. He was sweating,
He
man.
kept going to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Did
what
you
was up
get-
with
did you
that?
get caught in a blizzard in the bathroom?
Then why did you go to the bathroom so much?
I don't know how to take a leak. What do you want?
How many leaks do you have to take?
Yeah, first time I went to wipe the sweat off my head, they had spotlights on me.
Oh, my God. Now you can't even have lights.
Holy shit.
They had spotlights on him. What is wrong with you, man? Nobody had spotlights on you. That's studio lights.
Right.
You want to work in the dark?
No, I don't want to work in the
Howard
dark.
TV was filming that night.
Well, that's a camera.
They had a camera.
It's showbiz.
Yeah, that's how it works, Corky.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you going to do, man?
Maybe showbiz isn't for you.
Come on, give me another shot. I can fix this shit.
All this stuff is going to be the same, Corky. They're going to be lights.
It would have been great. You had something to complain about. You could have gotten in there and go, look at these fucking lights. What are these lights?
And he could have complained about the car dealers.
Right.
Get the fuck out.
Right.
Corky, I've been in.
I don't like you guys. Get out.
No,
it would have been great.
It said Corky left.
Yeah.
That's some guy.
And he's insulting the chick who did absolutely nothing to him.
Yeah, he should have insulted her right on the air.
Corky, I've been in show business for 20 years. I've always looked horrendous in these lights.
Yeah. Corky, you had an opportunity. You had a room full of people you could have screamed about, and you would have been entertaining.
So give me a shot to fix the shot.
You don't have what it takes.
Keeps with the shot. The shot. You had a shot.
You didn't recognize what a good opportunity you had. You're not a broadcaster.
You're right.
You blew it.
No, I didn't blow it. Give me a shot to fix the show. I mean,
What are you going to do? How are you going to fix it?
You can't even stay in the room.
You going to fix this from down outside where it's cold?
No shirts, no service.
Artie's sweating. He's wiping sweat off his head. Look at him.
It's all these fucking lights.
All right. Corky, I don't know what to tell you. I gave you a shot.
All right. Well, I don't know what to tell you either.
I mean, did you listen? Did you listen last night to Ronnie's show?
Yeah, I heard the show. It was unbelievable.
Horrible?
Even the guy that called in with the twins, and he was getting rid of his car because he didn't have twins. He had one kid. Ronnie didn't even know what to tell the guy. You know, he wanted to change down for a smaller car.
Hello, I wasn't talking to the guy. The dealers were talking to him. I just answer the calls and I let the panel talk to the people. That's the whole idea.
Sounds like a highlight.
Advice to keep the car.
Yeah, so what the fuck you want from me?
Knock her up again, and he's gonna end up having to buy a bigger car. You should have told him to just keep it.
All right, Corky.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for your advice.
You know, it's easy on the sidelines. You had your shot, and you walked
ran out.
You ran out.
Sweating.
So give me another shot.
Come on. Stop already.
What do you mean, come on, stop already?
Who even knows if Ronnie's going to get another shot?
Well,
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the show is on the ropes, Corky, because you didn't take the time to fix it.
I brought this Corky in. He tells me he could fix it. And then I put him in there. He runs out. He's all sweaty. I mean, that's some fix. He ran out of there. I go, if you had a problem, go in there and straighten things out. Stop bossing people around. Start making a complaint.
Yell at him.
Well, yell at him.
Get the hell out. I don't like you.
I was out of here.
Corky, you got to use your head. You're a broadcaster. You had a room full of opportunity.
Well, my mistake. Give me another shot.
Everything bothers you. That's good. Get on the air and let it bother you.
Maybe we could do the show from a Mr. Softy truck. You'll be nice and cool.
Ronnie all over Corky.
Oh, Ronnie at least shows up and does the show. Corky, I don't know. He talks a good game, then he gets in the room and he freaks out and runs out. He's busy in the bathroom every minute.
Yeah.
Wiping himself
Every time
down.
we turned around, he was in the bathroom.
Lights are freaking him out. He was freaking out. That was the
couldn't
word I got.
He couldn't handle it.
He couldn't. He was cracked.
Yeah, definitely. He cracked. Definitely
Get
cracked.
out of here. What are you
You cracked, man. Admit it. You fucking cracked.
Look at your
You cracked, you asshole.
Well, listen to what happened. He goes, there's lights on. It's a TV camera. He's freaking out.
Spotlights.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable.
I don't think this is for you,
You were
Corky.
complaining about the air conditioning every morning for years. You were uncomfortable.
But I was there. I was on the air
He
complaining.
didn't leave.
You should have complained on the air.
That's interesting.
Corky, if they ain't cracking, what is? You're cracked.
Right.
You cracked
Get
up.
outta here.
You're freaked
No,
out.
it is.
Then why'd you
Get
leave?
outta here.
The guy came, dude. The guy comes with a whole bag of notes. He's got notes. He's got all kinds of
bad.
shit going on. A whole plastic bag with notes in it and crap. I don't know what the hell he had in there. And all of a sudden, he's like, "I'm out of here. I got to get out of this place."
Holy shit.
You got to get out of the place. You can't get out of the. He's on the show and he's getting out of the place.
Man.
Never heard of anything like that. Then he wants to be on again.
AJ Benza lasted 2 months.
You had your shot.
See you, man. Take care.
All right, Corky.
So long, man.
Take it easy.
Take care.
I remember the old Corky with Cadillac chassis, talking a big game.
I like this Corky. He's got an energy.
He's a phone guy, though.
Yeah,
He's a phone
definitely.
guy.
We should
He's
have
a
had him call in on the phone, maybe.
Right.
He's interesting.
And maybe he wouldn't have freaked out.
He should have called in last night. Why didn't he call in?
He's got the right temperature and the
Could've
right
called in.
lighting at home.
Jeff, go ahead in Youngstown, Ohio.
Hey, what's up, Howard?
Hey.
Hey, I wanted to see if JD pulled the clip where Ronnie was like fumbling around with the whole used car issue. Like these guys didn't even understand what he was even trying to say. It was weird. Like he said he had a whole agenda of what like he was supposed to talk about.
Did you pull that clip?
There is a clip, used cars. It's probably in the second column in red.
Yeah,
It's great.
It got a little twisted.
It's
All right,
twisted.
I got a little twisted.
All right, let's
it got
listen.
a lot twisted.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's listen to the clip.
What are the advantages of used cars?
The biggest advantage, tell me if you guys agree, is it's already depreciated.
Absolutely, it's already depreciated.
Right, you know,
But,
it's
Ronnie, are you asking how to best buy a used car?
No, what is the advantage of buying a used
the biggest
car?
advantage
Over a new car.
The biggest advantage is that it's already depreciated.
Yeah.
The same car a year newer, it might be another $5 or $6 grand. $5 or $6 grand in your payment might be another 75.
I got to admit, the show does kind of sound like one of those.
So why is that my fault? These guys can't answer a fucking question.
Well, yeah.
Well,
what's wrong
you
with them?
picked him to do the show with, didn't you?
No.
Basically,
no, I didn't.
Who picked him?
I heard that like you get confused when there's production elements. They put that little fancy music stinger behind you, and you freaked out.
No, I didn't.
Right.
No. What are you talking about?
That's the note I got.
He said note.
You're not comfortable with the production.
What are you talking about?
That's what I got.
Go away.
You asked the guy what's the advantage of a used car? He basically said it's used.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's my fault?
No, I'm saying.
The guy is supposed to be a fucking expert in finding used cars for people.
I got to admit, the show kind of sounds like one of those public access shows that they prank, that Sal and Richard prank. You know what I mean? I don't know. So let's see. Anybody else hear Ronnie's show last night? Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, I would love you. Just want to say I drive 90 miles one way from Fredericksburg, Virginia to Fort Meade every day, and if it wasn't for your show, I'd drive my fucking car off a damn bridge.
Well, thanks.
But I listened to Ronnie's show, and the whole reason I listened to it was hoping that Richard or Sal would call in and prank it, but it's like listening to a biased dealers tell you what they want to tell you. They're not going to tell you when the best time to come in and buy a car is. Every day is a good time to buy a car, so I listened for about a half an hour, and then I did drive my car off the friggin' bridge.
All right.
So,
Well, the guy gave it a shot, Ronnie.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, wow.
Well, that's not the way I wanted to do the show, but whatever.
What were your ideas?
I was going to bring in strippers to talk about cars. Girls that know about cars. I was going to do a whole crazy thing.
Who knows? You know, it's hard. It's hard.
They
to
want to
figure
do car dealers and all that nonsense. You know?
Go ahead, Mark.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, Ronnie, I want to wish you condolences on that.
Don't even start, man. We went through this last night.
Sleeping. What's going on, brother?
What do you mean, condolences on the show?
Yeah, and then the guy goes. One guy goes. Something about his mother just died of schneck cancer.
Yeah, that was a reference to Miserable Men. You know, obviously you don't pay attention to the channel, you little Eugene.
No, I don't listen to Miserable Men. I'm sorry. I'm asleep at that time.
Yeah, the popular shows. Yeah, those are no good. Right?
Yeah, okay. I didn't say it was no good, asshole. Did I say it was no good? When did I say it was no good? Everybody has a different kind of show here.
Well, JD, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about the show? I mean, I've given you the power over Ronnie's show. You're the only one on the staff who listens to it. What do you think? Can you give us some insight into what you're feeling?
Well, after the last time, I felt bad because I didn't really listen to the whole show. So I definitely took the time to listen to the whole show this time.
All right.
To give a good opinion, and this is going to shock everyone.
Go ahead.
But the show's still canceled. Sorry, Ron.
Okay.
Ronnie can listen. Ronnie can have like a relationship type show or just something else. Ronnie's not the problem.
He can.
It's the topic, and it's not interesting. And
well, maybe Ronnie wants to change it up. Maybe you want this time slot. Maybe bring in a whole new kind of show.
Maybe.
What do you think?
We have an idea that we've been thinking of. So
what do you got?
Richie Wilson came up with this show. It's called What's Your Problem?
Okay.
And it's like anybody could call in about anything, about the stripper having a problem with her shoes, or a guy having marital problems, whatever, any kind of crazy shit like that.
Maybe not.
And we have a panel of like crazy girls instead of these fucking boring car dealers.
Right.
Why do they have to be girls?
Why not?
You can have a guy.
That's my thing, man.
Because Ronnie wants girls.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust me, I know.
Why would I want?
I already talked to the Hemi girl or whatever. I know.
Why would I want?
What was that?
Excuse me?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
I said I know how I hear how he talked to the Hemi girl.
The Hemi girl.
I
yes.
know he wants a girl.
My co-host.
He has to have a girl.
He likes having girls.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
also he could go to the clubs and say, "Hey, you want to be on my show?" And then it gives him entree into
Yeah, he becomes a big man.
Right.
I could have guys on too.
Okay.
You could be on.
Well, he's about.
You have a lot of problems. You might, you might want to participate.
He scores me. He's about meeting girls.
No,
He's about
Ricky
meeting,
Man, stop
Ricky
that.
Man meeting
Why don't you
guys.
do a show called like Ronnie's Whore Room, like where you,
Cool.
I'm being serious. Where you go,
I'd
where
love to,
Where you
believe
just
me.
interview chicks who like love to fuck and love to like
Hey,
charge money for
let's do it.
whore stuff.
Fuck some hoes.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Maybe go that route.
Yeah.
Maybe sex is your thing. More
Who
than
knows?
cars. Want to throw in
We
some
can
cars?
throw some car shit
More
in there.
important than cars.
Yeah, we can throw in some
It's
cars.
like getting fucked with a carburetor.
Yeah.
Wayne, you're on the Wayne Siegel. You're
Yeah, come on, Wayne.
All right, listen. When we went in there, we were told, don't talk over one another, don't get it crazy. And Ronnie was trying to keep us all at bay, so we weren't getting nuts with the people who were calling in. But nobody called in and said, the show fucking sucks. People were calling with legitimate questions, and it wasn't an advertisement for any car dealer.
Right.
Oh, so you still want to be on the show? You don't want to be?
Sounds like you've been replaced by a whore.
Hey, Wayne. Hey, Wayne. If we do a horse show, do you still want to be on it?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, Wayne just wants to be
Wheels and
on.
whores, wheels and horse cars and cons, vehicles and vaginas, I'm in.
All right. All right.
He's memorized that one.
Before I called in.
All right, Wayne. Good luck, Wayne from Legend Porsche Audi Saab.
Yes.
Everything.
Good guy.
Right.
Good guy.
Volkswagen.
All right, Wayne Ski.
All right, bye,
Wayne
pal.
Siegel, everyone. Co-host with Ronnie on a show that just got canceled. Again. So, JD, you're sticking to your guns on this.
Yes.
You gave him a shot. That's good. I like that you gave Ron a chance. And you still say it's the most boringest show ever.
No more. No
Right.
more car buying, dealing, whatever. Sorry.
I'll go with another topic. I don't care.
All right.
That's fine.
Maybe try something next week or whenever you go on again.
Okay.
Get rid of some of those car dealers and get some
Yeah,
whores in
exactly.
there.
Let's get some whores in there.
Yeah, maybe you'll have more luck with whores.
Yeah.
Sure, JD, because remember the classic story. Seinfeld was only picked up for 4 episodes, and then they found the magic. You don't want to give them 2 more to see if you can find the magic?
I don't know what magic you can get from learning about consumer credit issues.
All right, fine.
He's got a point.
Or,
Might not be a good match for the channel.
Or whether a used car, buying a used car is good because it depreciates, whatever. I don't know. I zoned out 90 times during the show.
I'm just trying to get a clearer picture.
Hello?
Yeah. So what do you know about cars?
What you mean?
Yeah. Good. Okay. So what about the Camaro?
Yeah, I'm the one that got it. What?
Yeah, it's a piece of shit. It's an XLR. It's a Cadillac. It's built on a fucking Cadillac fucking goddamn platform. It's a Cadillac.
Who are you talking to?
It's a piece of shit. Go look at the Dodge
you at?
Challenger.
Where you at, motherfucker?
Rick's Cabaret.
Where's that at? Because I'll come right to your ass.
I said the Camaro's a piece of shit.
Where are you? Rick's Cabaret in Vegas.
It's a Cadillac. The hell are you talking about? What Camaro?
Honey, you don't seem too surprised.
No, I wasn't surprised. I expected it.
You knew this was coming?
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, dude. I knew it was coming.
So
as soon as we got off the air last night, I said, "This is it. We're done. We're done."
What's in store for a new show?
I don't know. I got to go back to the drawing board.
Got to think of something.
It's not gonna be an auto show. I guarantee that.
JD, you got any suggestions?
No.
For a new show?
No, do it. No. Just whatever happens, happens. I don't care. I got my own job to worry about. What the hell's that looking for, Lisa?
Howard wants you to, keep listening.
I'll listen.
He'll keep listening.
I'll keep listening.
I thought you said you wanted to wash your hands of everything.
He has no choice.
I have no choice now. What am I gonna do?
He's an executive. He has to stay. He's got to wear a suit and tie now too.
Some executive. Not getting paid like one, I'll tell you that.
There he is, Hitler. Why do you lie to me,
Why
man?
so funny?
Why you tell me the show's good when it's not?
Did I lie? When did I lie to you?
They said that you.
They said?
He said.
Did you hear it from me?
He said he got notes last night.
I'll show you the note.
He said he got.
I'll show you the note.
What does the note say?
I'll show you.
Why didn't you come in and say? Why didn't he come in and? Why didn't you come in and say what the note said?
Gary didn't want me in there.
What? No, what do you mean Gary didn't want you in there?
I'll show you the note.
Gary would have loved to have
I'll
you
show you
in
the
there. What
note.
are you talking about? What are you talking about? Gary would have loved to have you go in there.
You still have a show. It's just going to be different.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot different, believe me. There ain't going to be no auto, whatever butler on there, that's for sure.
Artie pled guilty to his drunk driving charge.
Yeah.
So now he's got to go to driving school.
And I wasn't drunk, I'd like to point out.
Right.
It's on file. But anyway.
So why'd you plead guilty? Oh, you didn't want any hassle. Right.
It was a long story. But I part of the sentence, besides 7 months without a license, is I have
7 months.
7 months.
How many months are you into that?
2 months already.
Yeah.
It's flying by.
Only 5 to go.
Yeah, right.
How do you feel not driving? Have you had any temptations to start driving?
Yeah, you know what? I've lost my license probably a dozen times in my life.
Oh my God.
And mostly in the first 2 years I had my license, I was a maniac. I had a piece of shit car I bought for $300, and I was like driving through the woods, and I found out where I have to go for the driver's stuff.
Where is it?
It's in probably the worst ghetto in New Jersey. Like I'm talking
really?
like.
How are you supposed to get there if you can't drive?
Well, I got to get a driver, and I'm not even sure my guy will go there. Like, I mean, it's that bad. It's a war zone. It's a war zone. It's actually in East Orange, which is they call Illtown EO in the rap world.
Right.
It's where I think Queen Latifah and some other rappers from. But it is worse than Newark. It's worse than certain areas in Newark.
You scared to go there?
I'm not scared
Why
to go
did they
there.
put the driving school there? Because you really are being punished.
Well, maybe because like if you want to score after driving class.
I mean, it's probably right next to a crack house. But it's not that I'm scared. It's not that I'm scared to go there. It's one more thing that makes it so depressing.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should put it somewhere safe.
And it's
they're going to force you to go there.
It's a government facility. I mean, I
Right.
guess they have some security, but they.
How many classes do you have to go to?
I thought it was only 12 hours. Apparently, it's 14. It's 2 7-hour days.
Wow.
Right in a row. And they say, bring your own lunch.
What is that, on a weekend?
Like it's going to a school. You know what? It's a Thursday and a Friday.
Oh,
what
that's
time you got to get there?
crazy.
I might have to leave early here.
But isn't that strange that they would do that to working people?
Can't you get homeschooling?
It sounds like
like
I'd love to do that.
I guess if you want your license bad enough, I don't know.
Doesn't it sound like they're fucking with me, Ron?
Someone told me that like your road manager drives your Mercedes with you everywhere now. Now you can't even drive your own Mercedes.
Yeah, he drove
Does that
me.
piss the shit out of you? Like you're like, look at it, he's driving my Mercedes.
Do you tell him what to do?
It really aggravates the fuck out of me. And he drove us up, me, JD, and him. We had, one of my last gigs was in Albany, so we went up to Albany and we're driving back. And thank God for this show, brother, because he was doing, my manager was doing like 87 and a 55. Because I said, we're not staying in Albany. We're doing a gig. We're getting a check and getting the fuck out of here. It's like the Jesse James and Dick joke. Like, boom, 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 we're gone.
Right.
And the trooper came over, and thank God he was doing 87 and a 55. Thank God he was a fan.
Wow.
he let us off, so thank you.
Yeah.
But
you don't need that.
Yeah, he's driving my car. He's driving my car, and I broke my ass working for it.
Because that Mercedes, you like driving that.
I
loves it.
Yeah.
I love it. I feel like a big, fat, fucking
Successful guy.
cigar-smoking jerk-off.
Right. Now you know how Rush Limbaugh feels.
That's what I feel like. I feel like a jerk-off like Rush Limbaugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm driving my Mercedes.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Artie, good luck with driving class.
I'll when it happens, I'll let you know.
What happens in driving class? Because you clearly know how to drive. I mean,
well, this happened to me before.
So you've been to these classes?
Oh yeah, and
doesn't seem to help.
Yeah. How many times?
The last time I lost my license was 15 years ago. But
so you forgot it.
I knew Artie was upset that his road manager was driving his Mercedes with Artie in it because on that day Artie ate like McDonald's twice in 3 hours, and I got 10 different reports about it.
You have no idea.
You made him pull over twice?
I ate so, I'm not drinking on the road now, so I'm compensating with either smoking cigarettes constantly,
right,
or eating. And we were with JD, who loves McDonald's.
Right.
Okay, it's a 2.5-hour trip to Albany.
Yeah.
We first of all, I ate some at my house. My
Because
mother.
in 2.5 hours, you could go without eating.
Well, yeah,
Right.
But it's like, of course, I had a little sausage and peppers that my mother left over before we left.
Right.
Okay, so we go to a McDonald's. It's just almost for something to do. I'm like, stop! I gotta eat something. We'll just eat something.
Right.
So I got a number 3, which is a double quarter pounder with cheese, large fry, large Coke. And then a quarter pounder with cheese.
I thought you were off Coke.
Get out of here.
And a quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah, and a quarter pounder.
I thought you were off
with cheese.
Coke, though. I thought you were.
I really cut down 90% of my Coca-Cola
That's
intake.
good.
But when I go to McDonald's on the road, it's just like that's the other thing about the road. It's like everything's unhealthy. Like you have a Twix bar for lunch,
Right.
And so then
Which means forcing him down.
like another hour.
There's no grocery stores in these places.
Another hour into
You're
it.
going to get gout.
How do I not have the gout?
I don't know.
And by the way, if I go to the doctor and he says I have throat cancer, would it be that surprising?
No.
I mean, so
You're so
I'm
unhealthy.
just really fucking whatever. So, we need gas then. So, and we're 20 minutes from the gig, and there's going to be food at the gig, and we timed it to where we're getting there almost just in time. It's perfect. And I'm like, fuck it, I saw a Big Mac, and I had like a Big Mac attack.
Another one. After all the quarter
I had a
pounders and
number
everything.
1. I had the Big Mac with the large fry and the large Coke
Again?
Yeah.
3 hours later.
Right.
That's
So now
about a pound of beef.
So now the front seat of my car looks like it did in high school, which the front seat of my Mercedes that someone else is driving.
Right.
It looks like a McDonald's blew up in it. And now I get off. Now I got to do stand up. I'm bloated. I'm like this.
So are you putting weight back on?
I probably put a couple pounds back on. But
you know who's
being
enormous? You know who's enormous now?
Who?
Oprah. You watched that show
Oh,
lately?
yeah.
yeah, she got big.
She's
well,
enormous.
that's why I asked you who's on the cover of the magazine.
Yeah, it's great because that Oprah magazine, she's as skinny as me.
Yeah, she still has a waistline and everything.
Howard, you know what's funny? You go to the Sirius website, they have a picture of her. Her body looks like the woman allegedly fucking Tiger Woods.
I know. Yeah. I saw that. But with me, it was like I always got heavy, but that Subutex shit, getting off of that puts weight on you.
Right.
I never got close to 300, but but it wasn't over yet. So we go there, and at the gig, they got stuff backstage. I pick at that the whole time. We ride around, get the check, usual bullshit with that. Get the check, we leave. Now we're on the road again, and we get home, and I had to have a slice of pizza for some reason.
Oh,
I'm like,
my
I don't know.
God.
So
It's the worst stuff you're eating.
It's 2:30 in the morning, and I know there's one pizzeria open in Hoboken. Pizzeria.
Yeah.
Pizzeria.
Will you?
But the one pizzeria, they have manhole covers. We call them manhole covers because the pizza's so big, those huge things. Benny Tadino's.
Yeah.
So I walk in at Benny Tadino's, where of course everybody knows me. I walk in and I get 3 slices.
Enormous slices.
Enormous slices of the manhole cover, and another large Coke.
Wow.
And you can ask JD when I got out of my own car to let my road manager park it for me, I had trouble getting out of the car.
Are you farting a lot too and everything, like constantly? You don't seem like you fart
No,
that much.
I don't. I'm not that kind of guy.
No, that's kind of classy of you.
I'm sorry. It's not by choice. I don't.
Maybe you're all backed up.
I marvel at people who have controls over their. Like my Uncle Tommy is like we could almost come in here and be a farter for us, and they're really smooth, crisp.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous of people.
You can't even fart.
Like I don't have that kind of
But that's
control.
good,
like
though.
shit my pants or something. But
And you're still with the girlfriend, right?
Oh yeah.
And what does she think of all this eating?
Is she on the road with you eating like this?
She's one of those women who like she's a size 0, paper
Right,
thin. And
weighs
she,
nothing.
She she weighs nothing, and we go out and she has a steak, and she's like what you were talking about before,
Right.
Hardly exercises, that type of thing.
Right. So when you say steak, you mean she doesn't even eat that healthy?
No, not at all. Gummy bears, steak.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
really
I'm telling
is.
you, I saw
What happened?
her
Did Richard
at the
go-
concert. She's
beautiful.
oh my God, she's not only beautiful, but there's hardly any of her there.
Did Richard go to the doctor to
He
find out?
went to Gary's foot doctor.
He looked better today, Howard.
And he has on his shoes. He's not in pain. He's
Does he have
walking
gout?
better. He does, and the doctor had to shoot something into his big toe.
He's walking a million times better.
Yeah.
But
So you do have gout. You diagnosed it properly because somebody sent me an email saying Richard better get to a doctor because He could even have a blood clot in his foot. You don't know.
They'll cut the foot off you, man.
That's what I was worried about, a blood clot. And they even did x-rays to see if anything was sprained or broke. But it was gout. Just from my diet lately and a little too much drinking and stuff.
So what did the doctor say for you to do?
Well, she gave me a shot in my foot, which I don't know if you've ever had a needle in your foot. But
No, that wouldn't bother me, though.
Oh my! Well, that's what I thought too until it happened.
You're a baby.
But no, I was a man. I didn't cry or nothing.
All right, good.
So she gave me a shot, gave me some pills to take, and
What are they, antibiotics or something?
something like that. Yeah.
He doesn't ask.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
don't
even
know.
know
I
what
just
they
take
are.
them.
Like, what are you getting?
I just like to take pills. I don't ask what they are.
The only thing I know about these pills is I can't drink for a week. So
wow,
that's the only drawback.
Why can't they give me a pill so I can keep drinking?
Is there a drinking is good for you pill?
So, don't you realize you're going to have to change your lifestyle if you're going to get rid of this gout?
Yeah. Can't drink anymore, you know. Me and you, Rich, we'll do it together.
What did you like? I mean, this is a temporary fix. The shot only kills the pain for a little while, right?
And then the pills are
No,
supposed to help
they kind of break up. What gout is it's these little crystallized things that are poking you, I guess, your blood vessels and your feet, and this kind of breaks it up so you pee it all out.
Perfect.
So, and I did.
Now you can drink more and eat in a week. Don't you think you're going to have to like get a grip on your lifestyle?
Yeah, but you know it's hard. Like we have your party coming up. We have other Christmas parties, and it's the holidays.
So you'd rather not walk or possibly lose your foot?
Well, I'll do a wheelchair to go to Howard's party.
You're going to have to drink at my party, right?
I have to, of course.
Throwing a big staff party to thank everyone for their hard work.
I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you, Howard.
Tell us when it is.
Yeah, in fact, Beth's sending out an email. I said, honey, we got to, she said she was going to invite everyone. You know, we have a list. So I said, hon, everyone's asking me when it is and where it is. And they got, you know, so she's just going to, she said, she's just going to, she wanted to do a whole card thing, but it's just, we've just been so crazed with this apartment stuff. So she's going to just email everyone today. So.
All right.
Know.
Yeah,
so you'll probably get it this morning.
I got my invite last
Oh, you did?
night.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it's probably in your email now.
The place looks really nice.
Yeah, it is a nice place.
Oh,
I went
it's
on
too
the
nice for
website.
you.
I know.
Too nice for you.
Yeah, maybe you should stay home.
Any
with your,
place is too nice for
with
you.
your gout.
I have a question though.
Open bar, and like I fixed the price per person with everyone. You know, so.
Wow, that's really.
I don't think the guy who owns the restaurant realized Richard's coming. So
Yeah, because he's going to lose money.
Do you have 14 bottles of champagne?
That's generous, open bar, man.
you have a
I've been to
Mega
weddings that have that open
Magnum?
bar.
Now, listen, I'm not gonna invite
Yeah,
people.
but I mean, when you got Richard and a couple of other guys who are on this staff with an open bar.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
can I just get the champagne a bottle at a time
Right.
instead of those little glasses?
That's what I'm saying.
You and Robin throw class shit.
Yeah.
You never have a bad time at some you or Robin throw.
No, this will be good.
Yeah, thank you for doing this.
It's a great
Howard.
restaurant.
Yeah,
I
can't
tell you,
wait to not walk again.
Yeah, you'll probably be laid up right after the party.
yeah, you're not going to restrain yourself at the party at all, are you?
I will
Even the-
because I know you guys will be watching me.
No,
so.
I don't mean because of that. I mean because of your gout.
Oh no.
That would never
I mean, I think we have the next day off. So.
Artie, do you ever go in your mind like, it's not fair? How come Richard can drink and I can't?
Well,
he really can't.
Listen, I mean, well, yeah, Richard eventually is gonna, maybe wake up one day and go, I gotta stop drinking because it's affecting my life in a negative way.
Yeah, you're discounting the gout, wetting himself, all of the crazy things,
Right.
throwing up. He's having a miserable time and he doesn't know it.
It's hard though. Drinking is so much fun.
I don't miss.
Can't you just have a few drinks?
No, he can't.
I can a lot of. I'll go out sometimes, have a couple glasses of wine, and that's
Yeah, but
it.
you have those enormous
And that's a
margarita
bad night.
sombrero hat glasses I saw you with one time.
Sal,
is a
it says
man-
here, Sal says he did not get an invite. He's upset. No, Sal, you're invited. I don't know why you didn't get an email.
It's on its way.
Yeah, they're probably sending them out separately. All.
But-
But I have a question about my invite too.
What?
It says holiday attire.
Right.
Is that does that mean like we wear Christmas sweaters and stuff?
No, I don't know what that means. Beth put that on there. It means have fun.
I have to
Well,
bring a
no.
tire.
No, I don't mind. I actually have this Christmas vest that I bought at
Yeah, where?
Walmart.
I'm going to dress in an actual
Walmart vest.
tire.
Yeah, bring in Christmas attire.
It comes in a tire.
In a tire.
I want to wear a radio for a tuxedo.
Why don't you dress as a Christmas tree?
You're telling me that this guy knows how to. He packed booze to get on a train.
Gary says to me, he goes, Wolf, well, what the hell did Gary say? He goes, so I want to know, can we discuss on the air whether we're going to have Secret Santa? So I said, Gary, I'm out of that. I'm getting everyone a gift. I'm going to throw this enormous party. What do I have to do with that? Well, someone's got to make a decision. If the rest of us are doing Secret Santa, I go, well, go have a meeting about it. Why you want me to decide for?
Because you created it.
So what?
But he's out.
I'm out of it.
All right.
So what do you mean?
Yeah,
I
but you
created
sort
it?
of left us all in the dust.
All right. I'll tell you. I'm going to pick a person to decide whether you guys should have Secret Santa. Are you willing to abide by that?
Robin?
I don't know who he's picking.
As long as it's not Scott DePace.
Well, that's who it is, Scott DePace.
No, because you know what he's going to pick.
He's going to say no. He wants individual gifts from everyone.
bounty.
Well, you got to pick one person who's going to make the decision. I made the decision
No,
for.
we voted already. I don't know why there's still a question.
Right.
Everybody seems to be up. Everybody comes to me.
Yeah.
And they go, well, Howard's not doing it, or are we doing it? And Howard said, I'm not involved. And everyone's like, well, is it still happening? So if you want to pick one person, make a decision. And if you want it to be me, I'll make the decision.
Go ahead.
We're doing it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Fine. So
I think it's a good idea.
everybody's
Howard's
name
throwing
in a
his
hat.
nice thing, and we'll.
So everybody's name but Howard, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right, we're good then. See, that was simple.
There you go. You're done. What?
Boo, that's no good.
I was going to
Nobody
let
asked you. It was Gary's decision.
Scott. I was going to let you decide. They won't let.
Fuck you.
That bit was for the air. Now that you're not involved, it's not funny for the air anymore.
There's no bit.
Fuck
There was
you.
nothing
No, he's
funny
right. Wait,
about it.
he's right.
No, it wasn't
Part of
a
it is a bit. Part of it was a bit.
was not a bit. It was just like, it's ridiculous already trying to get everyone gifts. There's too many people that work now here, and everyone should just do a Secret Santa.
But it did become a bit of
Right. But it became fun.
Because it would be like you would have to buy for an intern, or an intern would buy
it wasn't
winch
that
for
fun.
Robin.
Well, the perfect thing happened the first year to make it funny. Absolutely. Robin got Howard, and Howard got an intern.
And Robin got wind chimes.
That's right.
I mean,
I've gotten ripped off each year.
Oh.
All right, guys, you guys do your thing.
Awesome.
Harry says there's Secret Santa. He made the decision. That's the end of it.
So, Richard, it turns out that you do indeed have the gout. But
Yes,
you're
it's
feeling,
confirmed.
You're feeling better, though?
Much better. I really have to thank Gary's foot doctor, Dr. Satara. She was awesome. She gave me a shot in my foot, which kind of numbed it for a little bit, made it feel better. Gave me some medication that I'm taking now that unfortunately I can't drink for a week. But
Yeah, that seems like it's going to be an issue.
well, luckily my schedule worked out great because I'm busy filming a movie on Long Island this weekend, so I won't be drinking this weekend anyway. So if this medication was going to happen the week of Christmas, there's no way. I'd be like, what, no eggnog, no Glühwein, no apple cider and rum. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to suffer through the gout. But my scheduling worked out. She was such an awesome doctor, and I got to thank her. And yeah, I'm feeling much better. I got a slight limp still, but it's insane. Just in one day, it feels like so much better.
Now, are you going to cut back on the drinking or the foods that you've been eating? Because that caused it, right?
Let me ask you, what do you think?
No, and it didn't sound like it when you were talking to Howard either.
Well, my diet, I was researching on the internet last night, and I'm going to start eating a lot more celery and peanut butter. They say that that's good for you, and it fills you up with a small amount. So I'm going to try that. I do try to be a little healthy. Sal and I go to Hale and Hardy, get a salad every day, real healthy salad. And I eat lean pockets at night during the week. It's just the weekends that kill me. I go nuts on the weekends because, my girlfriend and I love to go to brunch, and we love to eat dinner somewhere at night, and I just love steak and burgers, and I go nuts, and pizza. So I got to control myself a little bit more on the weekends. Maybe I'll get chicken pizza instead of pepperoni, it's the little things that count. And maybe I'll have 25 mimosas instead of 27 at brunch. So I'll cut back as much as I can while still having a great time here in the greatest city in the world, New York City.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thanks, brother. Keep it metal.
Hey, Howie Mandel here. I'm on the Howard Stern Show today, and I'm now an author. I'm going to promote my book, Here's the Deal, Don't Touch Me. Well, I'm going to talk to Howard, and then hopefully some listeners buy my book. Or you wouldn't be a listener if you're watching this, you're a viewer. But you listen too. So it's a book. Is this closed captions, Howard TV? Closed caption for the hearing impaired?
It's not.
It's not?
No.
Oh. I am on Howard Stern. A book. I did a book. I want to talk about the book.
Howie Mandel's here, one of my favorite people. Love when he comes on the show. Very open guy. Just wrote a book all about his OCD. Obsessed. He wrote a book about it.
He's teaching people how to be OCD.
He's teaching people how to have OCD.
How to.
He's been very successful.
How
from it.
to.
You know, it's a funny thing. I was in a meeting last night, and you were the focus of the meeting, actually. I was sitting with some high-level television executives who have said to me, you know, you really should be on television doing some sort of game show. And I said, you know, that fucker Howie Mandel, I said, he's got it right. So he probably goes in there day or two a week, making 15, 16, I don't know, $1 million a year doing this thing.
Right.
Bangs it out.
I said, that's my hero. I said, that's my hero, Howie Mandel.
We actually did. We moved to Connecticut. You know, we were in Waterford, Connecticut. In 20 days, I did 130 episodes.
Wow.
That's what I want.
And
I
you're
said,
done.
I want a show where I don't have to work. That's what I want.
People always say it's so great.
Howie, it's easy, right?
It is easy.
It
But
is
people
easy.
think it's greater than it is. Can I tell you a quick story about people thinking it's greater than it is?
Right.
You know, we're shooting in Connecticut, and after taping, I was playing at the Mohegan Sun. You know, I do stand-up. So
But by the way, you're shooting in Connecticut.
Right.
That's where that all takes place. Is that
Just
because
this year.
you
Taxes? No, because the economy, it's cheaper than L.A. So I went there, and I'm playing at the Mohegan Sun. I'm doing comedy there. So I said to the crew and the models, I said, you know, come to the show, and then we'll all go out. We'll have dinner afterwards. So I'm doing my show, and in the middle of my show, Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah.
He's in the audience. He kind of makes himself known.
He shouts out in the middle of the show?
No, he was there with Tony Orlando and Don. I have no idea why they're all back together.
Maybe they're
again.
all religious.
You know, probably. I don't know.
Right.
But anyway, I see him, and then he comes backstage after, and and I said, you know, you can hang out. We're going to go into the club. We rented the whole place for dinner with the crew, and so he goes, he said the exact same thing. This Deal or No Deal thing, it's great. And did you bring everybody from L.A.? You know, like the models here or whatever. You know, and I said, you know, it's funny. You should. This model right here this is a model. Now let me backtrack.
Right.
Like your show, you kind of shit happens.
Right.
And on our show, he is known. I guess I could say this. He's known as the Vagina Whisperer.
What does that mean?
Well, he started with somebody on the show. He's got apparently a silver tongue. You know, he just and
he was having an affair with one of the women.
I don't know if he was having an affair, but he was servicing.
Right, and he knows how to talk to a woman's vagina.
I don't know if there was a lot of talking, but there might have been like humming and moving, and you know.
He knows how to make a woman.
But amongst the ladies, he got a reputation. And one woman spoke to another woman, and then I'll be honest, one of their models heard this.
Yes.
And she said, I gotta.
I want to talk to the vagina.
I want to know.
I got to talk to the vagina whisperer.
Right.
Okay.
I want some FaceTime.
Right.
You know, with so she does that, and apparently
He's fantastic.
It was fantastic.
Right.
But and many nights over and over again, we would hear there was a great story in the morning. I couldn't wait to come to work, and we would hear about it. And, and the hotel was complaining that the bedboard was broken. And you know, so she confides and says, you know, I feel bad. This guy is servicing me every night, and I'm not giving back. And tonight, she tells. Tonight, I'm going to give back. I'm going to tip your server.
He was strictly licking her.
Yes.
And she didn't return the favor by licking him or giving him sex. It was strictly he would just go there
and service her.
Service her. Wow.
Amazing, right?
That's amazing.
It is amazing. Okay, so she says, I'm going to service him back. And she says that her only trepidation is that this would be the first time she ever sucked white dick.
Oh.
She tells.
All right.
This
Go
is
ahead.
and
she
it's very.
confides that in you.
Yeah, you know,
I don't
your
know if the
job
word
is-
confide.
Your job is not easy. I take
No,
it all
it isn't.
back.
It
Go ahead.
isn't
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
And it was. I thought it was kind of funny that she was so open
Yeah.
and confiding. And I go, "What are you going to do tonight?" She goes, "Well, tonight, for the first time, I'm going to suck some white dick." And everybody who came on the set that day, I said, meet. I don't know if I should say her name, but anyway, yeah, I can give you her number.
Right.
But I actually have her phone that we should call her.
I would love to speak with her.
We will.
Yes.
Okay.
But
You know
go
what,
ahead.
Rich? If you're in the green room, give Gary the phone number. We should wake her up because
Now, this is one of the girls who holds the suitcase.
you know what? If she wants to tell you her name and her number, she is known. She is on the show.
But it's a model.
It is a model.
Model. Wow.
Now back to so she's saying everybody passes. That was my thing for the day. I'd say meet so and so. Tell them what you're going to do tonight. She goes, well, tonight I might be sucking some white dick.
You're like a big family. I didn't realize you're this close
That's a
to
family.
everyone.
That's what families talk about. That's
I
what
can't
family
believe you're not banging any of these models. But
well,
go
here's
ahead.
the thing.
All
So
right.
Stephen Baldwin comes backstage with Tony Orlando and Don and this was like that day.
Right.
Okay.
And then he goes, everybody, the whole crew came out from L.A. And I go, yeah. He goes, even the models are here. I go, lo and behold, this girl you're standing, this is one of the models.
Right.
And he goes, wow. And I go, tell him what you're going to do tonight. She goes, tonight I'm sucking white dick. And he looks at me and he goes, you have the best fucking job.
You do.
And he turned around and he left. And I just want to make it clear, it wasn't me.
All right.
I was not the white dick.
But it doesn't matter. You are surrounded by people who are exciting and sexual. These models that you work with on Deal or No Deal are exceptional beauties. I mean, they're temptresses. I mean, they're gorgeous.
It's amazing.
I'm shocked by how many hot chicks are into just standing there with a suitcase. It's just amazing.
They're thrilled.
And some of them have broken out. Like they have a fan club and they have a whole thing. I mean,
they have websites. And
guys ride them.
And guys ride them?
Ride them.
Oh, and ride.
And ride them.
And ride them.
Right.
But do we have, did Rich, do you have communication? Did he get her number? We should wake her up.
We got a number, called, and all I got was voicemail, Howie.
She's probably sleeping.
I left the number.
Well, did she suck his white dick?
Yeah.
Oh, so how'd it go? Are they falling
I don't know.
in love?
I wasn't trying to get the information.
He must be some stud because this girl's probably extremely good looking. You would think he'd stop the party right there.
Well, no, I don't know if he's a stud as much as he's. I think women are like. I don't know. I can't speak for you, but if you heard that there was if there was a chick that gave great blowjobs, you would partake.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't, but I mean, you would. So if you heard there was a guy with a silver tongue, you would not.
No, Robin's a classy lady.
You would not.
She just does anal in bathrooms with strangers. But that's a different story.
See, I would think that a woman would think that was an asset.
There could be women who do, but I wouldn't.
The whole new book is about your OCD.
Well, here's the thing. The book starts, and it starts with you.
Yes.
Do you know that?
That's what I wanted to bring up.
The book is called Here's the Deal, Don't Touch Me. And about 11 years ago, and this is not, I set out to do an autobiography because I've been in the business for 30 years. I thought I had a bunch of funny stories to tell.
You're an amazing comedian.
I'm an amazing comedian.
No, you really are. You really are quite good.
And I've done a lot of funny things. But, I am, in my life, I have been tortured.
By OCD. And I didn't realize how young you were when it started.
My whole life.
Your whole life.
I can't remember not.
You can't remember not having these rituals.
Wow. It's not only rituals, and yes, and I was ridiculed as a kid. I talk about it in the book. As a little kid, when my shoelaces got untied, I couldn't retie them because they had touched the ground. So people thought I couldn't tie my shoes, and then I'd walk, and they'd make fun of me, and then I'd have to walk to keep my shoes on. I'd walk like Quasimodo just to try to keep
You
my.
couldn't tie your shoes. You were afraid of the germs that were picked up off the ground. With
Absolutely.
on the
Did you have new shoelaces
and I had
every
rituals.
day?
And you
I'd say to my mom, I can't tie my shoes. Could you tie my shoes? Like nobody really understood.
Right.
Did you confess to your mother that you had this fear of germs? That's why you couldn't tie your shoes?
They knew that.
They knew.
Everybody knew that. My brother we used to physically fight, and he could stop the fight by lifting the hamper, the laundry hamper, and just hold it up. I'd scream like a little girl, and I'd be gone.
You know what's funny? Because with my OCD, I could conceal it. In other words, no one ever knew I had it.
But do you really have OCD, or do you have a,
I'm controlling it. I've learned to control it, but I have it.
But OCD...
I mean, to the point where I couldn't read a book because I had to sit there and tap the corner like 500 times before I could actually read the page.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. I mean,
so
it was
how
bad.
do you control it?
I started to tell you, but you didn't make the connection.
No, I read the Dr. Sarno.
Yeah, but you've got to take another leap there. Even Dr. Sarno was shocked that I got rid of my OCD through his methods.
If you really had the cure, Howard, you could, as much as you make doing this, I don't believe you have the cure.
I do.
Do you know how medicated I am? Do you know how many times I go to a psychiatrist?
I go to a psychiatrist too, but the fact...
So does your psychiatrist say you're cured?
I did this without the psychiatrist. No, sometimes it gets bad and it starts to come back.
Oh, well, that's the point. It's not cured. It's ebbs and flows. I have times when, to be totally honest with you, I could shake somebody's hand. I'm just afraid to trigger it. If I trigger it, that could be the end of the day.
I don't want to sound simplistic, but it's probably as simple as you just giving it up. Like just stopping.
Giving it up. You know how many fucking meetings I go to?
Take the rituals and throw them out the window.
I mean, whether it's a therapist or a psychiatrist or I'm taking medication.
Howie.
Giving it up.
Go take your hand and rub it all over that door handle. Just do it. Just do it.
Stick your hand in the toilet.
And say, fuck it. So I'm going to die. Who gives a shit? I started to understand what the anxiety. I got behind the anxiety.
No, but the point is, I understand that I'm not going to die. I understand. That's what fucks you up because intellectually it makes no sense.
I know.
And you go, I'm a fucking mental case.
Just do it. And then then you start getting used to breaking the rituals. And then it becomes a whole game.
I try. You don't. I've sat in meetings and they've made me shake people's hands or just hold somebody's hand in a meeting.
Right.
I've done that.
Listen to how bad Howie has it, and he has it worse than I ever did.
I know he does, yeah.
Howie used so much Purell, which by the way, here's my Purell. I keep it here every time.
I'm not allowed to use it.
I know, and I'll tell you why. Listen to this.
He's not allowed to use it?
He's not allowed to use it.
No.
Howie used, this freaked me out because it's given me some thoughts. Howie used so much Purell that he destroyed all of his hands' antibodies.
Right.
Wow.
He started getting warts on his hands because his immune system wasn't strong enough to fight common viruses. Now, that makes sense to me.
So if I touched anything, I started getting warts.
Yeah.
It freaked me out, So
right.
It's not good. I understand that germs are good for me.
Right.
But I can't.
You can't wrap your head around touching stuff.
I can't.
So
I'm actually.
Does that give you pause, Howard? Because I see you grabbing that Purell.
I only use the
time.
Purell after someone comes in here and shakes my hand.
That's still a lot of antibiotics
you have a lot
going
of power.
on your hands.
Why do we have to shake hands? Why can't we just abolish that?
Agreed. I mean, I'm going to this power fist thing, but everyone looks like you're a fucking hump if you sit there and power fist everyone.
Well, it's not even. I don't even want to. Why do you have to touch somebody?
You
why
don't want to
bow like the Japanese do, or something.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I love it. Look, I haven't seen you in a while. I love it. You have the best job. I don't know if people know that you're in a hermetically sealed case.
Yeah,
I love that.
By the way, why the thumb ring? Why are you now wearing a thumb ring? I think that's a little fey. It's kind of gay. You're a straight guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Why are you wearing a thumb ring?
I never even thought about that. It's just that I bought it, and it's
It's
gay.
a girly thing.
Really?
Thumb ring, yeah. Guys don't wear a thumb ring. How many guys wear a thumb ring?
He's breaking the mold.
I don't count. That's.
I wear a ring. It's on my finger.
That's a wedding ring, right?
No, it's just a ring.
Why are you wearing a ring?
Because I think it looks good. It makes my hands attractive.
Why are you wearing jewelry? And that's not fake.
Yeah, well, that is. I guess in a way you could say everything
because
is.
It looks attractive.
Well,
I'm wearing
but
a
the
thumb ring. I'm not wearing any. Well, I'm wearing this. This is this my wife got me from an infomercial. This is for arthritis.
You've got arthritis now too?
I don't know, but I won't get it.
He's nuts. I notice your thumb ring, though. It sticks out a little too much.
It's a large thumb ring.
And even this jewelry you're wearing around your neck, I wear jewelry around my neck, but yours is outside the turtleneck.
Right.
What are you doing?
It's not right.
Really?
You should hide that. It's not good. It's not right. It's not fun. It's not funny. No, I mean seriously. You. Am I right, Robin? He doesn't need that.
Like,
that's woman.
Who is he? Myrtle?
No.
Myrtle?
Older women do that.
Yeah,
it's like a brooch.
Howie's
wearing a brooch.
Howie's making a lot of money. He's buying too much jewelry.
Jewelry. Do you know what this is?
What is
see
that?
What this is? Look what this is. It's a marble.
Oh, it's a marble.
It's a marble.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and apparently it's made out of quartz, and I get energy.
Oh my God!
You poor bastard!
You're too funny.
You're so tortured. I'll tell you how tortured Howie Mandel is. You got to hear this one. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And this is all chronicled in the new book. And by the way, Here's the Deal is the book. Here's the Deal. Don't touch me. It's in stores now. And I should mention Howie will be signing copies of his book tonight.
Oh.
Is that going to be torture for you?
Oh, you have no idea.
Now,
what
by
are the
way,
chances that I would come up? You signed thousands.
Thousands. And I've got the same thing you got.
But you didn't release it in the midst of H1N1. Right. The first time there's a world pandemic.
There's always something.
This is like a fucking joke on me.
I sat there. I shook everyone's hand. I sat there and I signed. And you know how I got through
I wore
it?
a mask and gloves yesterday. I did a signing yesterday.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I did. And they said, please take it off. It's a little...
yeah, it's a little putting off your
so
fans.
I did take it off. I did take it off. But we should,
Listen to me. I sat there and I said, you know what? Today I'm going to embrace what it is I'm doing. What's the worst thing that happens? So I'll get the flu. What am I going to do?
Then you don't have OCD. If you can do that.
I've got to push through it. I've got it. But I push through it.
If I could push through it.
You could do it.
Based on what?
Based on my experience.
But you don't know how it is for him.
I know how it is.
There are milder cases of everything. You know,
the truth of the matter is, and because I'm in the forum of comedy, people don't realize how rough it is. You know, they don't realize it's really. I am this close, and I've said this many times.
To a nervous breakdown.
Sometimes I can lock myself away.
What you're having is a male nervous breakdown.
I think sometimes Artie, they take what you go through as lighter than it is because you talk about it. But it's
yeah, no, absolutely. I'm way fucked up.
No, but then I would imagine many people approach you and think, "Oh, you could deal. Just don't do the drugs."
No, exactly. Yeah.
Howie, I've got it as bad as you do. If I told you I got from
so what'd you tell him? What'd you tell Artie? Just don't do drugs.
Oh, I told Artie he's going to be fired if he doesn't get his shit together. And snap right
and
out.
And you think that'll snap him right out of it?
Of course. No, I would never say that to Artie. But here's the thing. You can't say anything to Artie.
I love how Howard gets competitive with OCD. He's got to have it as bad as you.
No, I'm trying to help Howie. I've got it.
He's competitive, or I am.
Howie,
he is.
I have to sit and read newspapers and magazines in order to be in touch, have things to talk about, and do prep for the show.
I get that.
I had to sit there and tap and do rituals, and it took me over an hour to get just even dressed in the morning.
Did you go to therapy for it?
No.
So you just said
I
I'm
went
just not
to
going to do
Dr.
it.
Sarno for back pain. It was all tied into the same thing, all my anxieties, everything. And the reason I had back pain is because the OCD was driving me nuts. And I never acknowledged the OCD, even to myself. I just kept pushing it away. And then when I acknowledged it and said how unhappy I was, my back pain went away, and I eased up on the OCD.
I'm telling you how unhappy I am.
I was unhappy.
So I'm
unhappy
I'm
too.
not acknowledging it. There's a book there.
All right, now listen to me. This is how bad Howie has his OCD.
Right.
Listen to this one. This is wild. This is you got me topped on this one. Howie built a second home in his backyard to escape his family's germs.
Yeah.
What?
He's the only one allowed in the house.
No, when they're sick.
It's like a quarantine area for you.
But that was another house. That was the house before this, and that's when I wrote the book. Now I've got a bigger house, so I move into another part of the house. But just let's get away from germs. Why is that crazy?
Why is it crazy to build a second home and be away from your family?
Second home. I built it was like a. What's that? It had a little kitchen and a bedroom.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
I mean, it is. It's
come on,
it's not
Howie.
crazy. It's a horrible, horrible existence. As
It
successful
actually
as
is.
it is. It's a torture chamber.
I am tortured.
You've got to get this under control.
I'm telling you, I'm trying.
Did you ever figure out what was behind it?
They think it's physiological. They think it's from strep.
It's not.
Why do you have all the fucking answers?
Because I told you I got rid of it.
Why are you going to a psychiatrist?
I got a bunch of other problems
That you
I can't get rid
of.
No, I'm working on getting rid of. I got other problems.
So you need help with that. OCD, you're the master of.
I have a lot of anger.
Yeah, you should have a psychiatrist call in. I'm telling you, you're out of. Well, I have a lot of anger.
No psychiatrist believes it. Now, I have a lot of anger, and the thing is, even recently,
angry.
I went to the psychiatrist. He calmed me down, and you know why? Well, I'm not going to get into it. Let me stick with your thing.
Okay. But
how he got so skeeved
I'd rather
out.
hear how I get calmed down.
You know what I like about your book?
As much as I want to sell books, I want to hear how to
calm down.
I can do a how I got cured by Howard. Howard cures Howard.
Well, in a way, I got to figure out a way to convey this information to you. I haven't figured out how to explain it really.
I'm not an idiot. I understand.
No, I don't. I don't have the ability to communicate what I did properly because even.
But you said it still comes back.
Sure, it's there. It's always going to be there, but I'm able to control it.
Are you on medication?
No, zero medication.
Really?
Will not take medication.
You will not take medication.
No, absolutely.
Why are you
not.
afraid you'll lose your edge?
No. Well, I don't want to be on medication.
He's because of his OCD, he can't take medication.
My OCD won't allow me to. But if I touch this 50 times, I could take medication. Howie admitted something here that I think is very brave.
What did he say?
Howie gets skeeved out from touching his own children's hands.
Oh.
That's heartbreaking.
Well, when you said he moved into the other house, it was pretty much saying he can't even stand his family.
Right. Well, I'll tell you the truth.
They get it.
Well, it's nice that you admit that because even with my kids, when my kids go to hold my hand, the OCD kicks in.
Yeah.
And then I go, these are my kids.
But it makes no sense. You know, it's hand to hand. I can have kids. I can have sex.
Right.
I can
Because those are
do
the
whatever.
things you want.
I can touch anything else.
Right.
Well, you know what? When just talking about it, when Howard used to first try to tell me he had OCD, I said it was impossible. And he said, why don't you believe me? And I said, because girls come in here every day.
Oh, that's different.
And you touch them.
Oh, there was no germs there. It's funny how it works.
I'm not afraid of that.
You know, when I was
But I get that.
When I started out in radio, I firmly believe one of the reasons I ended up not being a disc jockey who plays records.
Right.
Playing records was so difficult for me. I had to only touch the outside of the record. I had rituals with the records and to put them away. I couldn't put them away during the show because it would take forever.
So when you say I couldn't handle this, you literally couldn't handle it.
I couldn't handle it. That's right. Everything freaked me out. And so my studio, Fred will attest to this, in Hartford when I was a music DJ, he would help me put away my records. I didn't tell him I had OCD. I just looked like a big slob.
I just figured you were so busy with the show
But
that
the
you
records
just didn't have time for
the
it.
records were all over the floor, and I'd start rolling my chair over the records. You can't do that at a radio station.
Right.
And then I had to position them a certain way, touch them, put the albums back a certain way, touch my pinky over the thing. It was so bad. So if I tell you I had it,
No, okay, so now I'll believe you had it, because
All
that
right.
drives me crazy, because people come up to me all the time, I got a little bit of that.
No,
Just
I'm
don't
not
worry
talking about I won't step on
But
a
it's
crack.
like, you know, people who are afraid of flying, they go, oh, just don't think about it. If you're afraid of flying, you can't just not think about it. If you're addicted to something, you can't just say, just don't take it.
You got to suck it up and tough it out. And you've
But
got
I
to
can't. I
you've
wish I
got
could.
to. You've got to.
And you can't articulate how you did that.
I'm going to think how I can express it to you, and I'm going to call you and try, and because I think it's a long, boring conversation for
Well, it's
anybody
not
who
good
doesn't
radio.
know. It's not good radio.
But can you imagine, even if this was the worst broadcast in the history, if you could actually cure, you know how many hits I get? If you could actually cure people, there are people locked away. Did you see that the Leonardo DiCaprio movie about Howard Hughes?
Yes.
You see how he ended his life
Yes.
naked, pissing in a bottle in a room?
Right. Yeah.
You could have helped him.
Well, I guess I could have, but I
Where
haven't.
were you?
I was able to do it for myself, and yet when I explain it, it somehow doesn't. People don't connect to it who have OCD. They don't understand what I'm saying. So
But
I'm not
once
communicating
again-
properly.
You have no idea how I get freaked. I mean, I'm talking about it right now, and I'm not freaked, but I get freaked out. I mean, I was in a room like a couple of months ago, and I broke all the glasses in the room because
Why?
I accidentally touched one.
But why break them?
I went
Crazy?
You went crazy. You got upset about it.
Yeah.
Well, you're suffering.
I didn't want them there to be
Yeah,
touched, so I
yeah.
smashed all the glasses in the room.
So
But
how-
And then the
Howard does,
hotel
you know,
guy said,
Howard
why are
makes-
you got a lot of broken glass in your room?
The problem
Howard,
with OCD.
you make light of it, but you still struggle with it
I do.
every day.
The problem, of course, I struggled with it this morning.
So you're not cured.
I go through the day pretty effortlessly. You know, all of a sudden a little obsessive thought will come in, and then I go, I almost get caught up in it, and I go, fuck it. And
Well,
then
people don't understand. It's like a skipping record. It could even be, it's not even a ritual. It could be a horrible thought that
That's
you
right.
can't get out of your head.
That's right.
You
But
know? And then I can't function.
I understand. So I know how bad it is. Believe me, I do. And I know you come around and people say, oh, I have that, but they don't really have it.
Right.
But
there's a lot of funny, you know, in the book, I tell a lot of funny stories.
Oh, I'm
It's
getting a
not
lot of
how-to.
laughs here.
It's not.
And so listen to this. Howie wears a surgical mask when his kids are sick. He won't sleep or eat in the same room as his wife if she's sick.
Right.
Howie's in therapy on medication for anxiety to help him deal with his OCD.
Right.
Howie owns a $6,000 toilet that opens and closes itself because he doesn't want to touch the toilet.
Let me tell you about that. It's not amazing. You know where I found the toilet? I actually found it here in New York. I was staying at the W
Shoots
Hotel.
water up your ass?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
do you have that?
whole thing?
Somebody actually sent us a letter yesterday. Said they would give us these free toilets
Toto.
because they're big. Yeah, they're a big fan of ours. But I'm not looking for that. In fact, I have
I'll
trouble.
take another one. Toto. I love Toto.
I have a trouble with the toilet seats too, but I take them and I just close them with my hand. And
But
that's it.
this is amazing. You want to hear how I found this? I walked into the toilet in a presidential suite, I think at the W Hotel here.
Yeah.
And I walk in and I got freaked out. The toilet seat just went up.
Right.
And a light came on and there was a glow and it was like calling to me. So I sat down and it was warm. It was
Right.
warm.
Yeah, they
it was
warm?
heated. And then air starts to float, blows down. So as soon as anything drops into the water, it automatically flushes. It sent that. And
You
then
don't
I
have to
saw
touch
this.
anything?
Right.
Nothing. No, there are controls on the wall beside you. There are cleansing. There are little buttons. And I didn't. This is before I had it. I didn't even think of it. So it says rear cleanse. So
Right.
I hit rear cleanse, and lo and behold,
water shoots into your ass.
Like you know.
Does it blow out all the remnants?
It's actually cleaner. I can't stand being here where they don't have it. It's cleaner.
Yeah.
It's like a power wash.
I agree.
What is paper?
I use baby wipes.
Baby wipes, or but anything. You're basically smearing.
Yes.
So this is like a power wash. This is like sandblasting.
Is it really a tough, hard?
Oh, you have no
blast?
idea. There's even a dial with pressure. I can dial the pressure. What I try to do is I turn the pressure up so high that I'm actually hovering. I don't want to be sitting on the seat. Oh yes, I'm hovering on a geyser. But here's the thing: the first time I saw it, I saw rear cleanse. Now cleanse to me is you got to cleanse.
Right.
There was another button I didn't realize. It said front cleanse. I think I want everything cleansed.
Right.
What is the front?
Wash my balls.
I had no idea.
It's for a
so I
woman.
hit front cleanse.
Yes.
Now I had which is obviously for a woman.
Yes.
I did not know that. See, you didn't know that,
No,
and
I
neither did
didn't.
I. But I don't know. Do you box? It was like the speed bag. You know the speed bag?
It hit your
And it was a
balls.
pulsating. It's like, and I started screaming, help, help. And my wife came in, and because my mind went, and I forgot, I didn't know how to turn off the button, and I didn't want to stand up because it was going to shoot all over the ceiling, and my balls were getting pummeled by this water. And my wife sees me screaming, and she goes, what's wrong? And I go, press buttons, and she hit the pressure button, and I actually got hurt. Well, now I'm not going to get a Toto.
Yeah, you'll get one.
Okay.
It's a fabulous toilet.
Another one.
I just read about it last night, which is really odd. Yeah,
you
and
got to get
I would
one.
love it.
They're the best. Your wife. I was going to put one in our guest bathroom. My wife wouldn't let me because she said she doesn't want people lingering.
Right.
Because you can't get off.
It's like a bath. After this thing power washes your asshole.
Right.
How do you dry it?
off?
Dryer.
There's a dryer built
There's
in.
a blow dryer.
blows air?
Blows air. It's got everything.
And does it
It's
dry
got
fairly quickly?
It's got a light. Oh, you can. I can set the heat.
So no
and the
paper is
pressure.
used whatsoever.
No paper. I'm paper free. I feel like I'm going green.
What if you make a duty that isn't so complete? Like, you know how sometimes you don't go, and there's always lots of remnants?
Right.
It's able to power wash all that out, too?
Everything.
Wow.
You got to get the Toto.
Have you ever tested the power wash how successful it is by taking toilet paper and really jamming it up your ass and seeing if it's perfectly clean afterwards? Have you tested it?
You are so in tune with me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
that was. You have no idea.
Yeah.
I always think I'm the only one that does it.
No.
I did.
You did that.
I did that.
And there was not a dot.
Not a dot.
Wow.
Not a dot.
Because I poke and see if there's a dot.
Not a
It's got to be clean to the point where it's.
And there's no smells.
Wow.
There's no, because as soon as it hits the water, I'm telling you, why would you even think of turning down the free?
Well, because it seems like you have to install it. It's a whole
Does
thing.
Toto hear me now? Because
the
I helped
guy
bring
listen.
it
The
up.
guy who owns the company's listening.
I want another one.
Wow.
I love this. I would have liked to be. I want to be the spokesperson for this toilet.
It sounds
I don't
like
care
you
if
are.
I lose. I love this toilet.
Do you? So this toilet. How long does the whole process take when you sit down on
Well,
it?
that's my wife has an issue with. The truth of the matter
must
is,
be in there for 4 hours.
I can.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Right. How long
But
does
with
it
the
take
cleansing, for me, I don't know when I'm finished. You're talking to a guy who washes his hands for 30 minutes.
Right.
So
here's the thing that I think is the most. This blew my mind. Okay. Now, you talk. There's all levels of OCD. He's got it the
That's
worst.
what I'm saying, that you have a different level.
When you were a little kid, did your
in my
parents think?
toilet
Did your
at
parents?
home,
Yeah, go ahead.
In my toilet at home, I have the toilet. My wife thinks I'm nuts. So I put in this toilet.
Yes.
I put in a phone right beside the toilet.
You're gonna live in
I put
there.
the flat screen TV right.
have
I
that.
built it. Oh, you have that too?
Sure. Right. What are you doing?
So there's
Of course.
I put a refrigerator right at the toilet. There's a refrigerator.
Oh, that's a little insane.
I don't want a refrigerator.
There's
in
no
the
other place I have to
bathroom.
go. I can just
What's in
sit
the
and
refrigerator?
cleanse and squirt refreshments and snacks.
Does your wife still use paper, or is she using the water
The
flow?
Toto.
I got to ask.
Who knows? She probably doesn't even make duty. She's probably a lady.
I wouldn't marry anybody that crapped.
That's right.
That was a prerequisite.
This is fascinating about you. By the way, when is the last time you used paper on your ass? Probably in a hotel.
Today.
Oh, that must be horrible when you
It's
have
horrible.
to leave home now.
I go, how do these people do this? It's so barbaric. You wipe your
It
ass
is.
with paper.
But
you
it
know
is.
what turns me off? There's a toilet paper commercial now with those animated bears, and the little bear bends over, and that's how they sell the toilet paper. There's little
gross.
wheel nuts, little white wheel nuts on the bear's ass, and we're supposed to go. But with this paper, you don't do it.
This is amazing. This will shock people. And this is real bad. Howie washes all of his money.
Well,
now, I've often thought about that cash
No,
is
here's
touched by a
how I
lot
do
of-
it.
How do you wash-
I don't carry money.
Go ahead.
I don't have $1 on me.
Right.
But if I have to have $1 on me, or somebody gives me $1, my wife will put it in my pocket. And when I wash my pants, I don't take the money out, and I tell the person that does my laundry, just wash it, and then that way I can hold the money. But money
Wow.
that's not only it's filthy.
Well, yes, but it's kind of crippling, again, You're turning yourself into a little boy. You can't do anything for yourself. You've taken.
Well, I've never been to an ATM.
I bet.
Can you take an escalator?
I don't think you have.
Well, years ago.
I've never been to an ATM.
Yeah, but I understand.
Can I take an escalator without holding on? I don't.
Because I was going to say everybody's.
I don't
hands
hold
go
handrails.
on.
I never touch a handrail. I never touch a handrail, and I'm always afraid I'm going to fall.
I can't imagine in this town everything's escalators and subways. I don't. Just try to balance on a train. Like if I have to take a monorail, I won't touch anything.
No.
It's funny. My father had OCD bad. I wrote about it in my book. He used to when we would go to a Yankee game, he would put brand new work gloves on.
Right.
And you know the kids in the Bronx who wash your windshield.
Yeah.
Yes.
He would have to set up the money on the dashboard, and he wouldn't want to touch it.
Right. So he'd make them reach in and grab it.
He'd make them reach in and grab it.
Yeah, well,
and he would wear gloves to pay tolls.
Now, speaking of money, Howie was listed on number 6 on the Forbes magazine's list of the richest men in primetime television.
Wow.
He earned an estimated $15 million last year, I think, just from Deal or No Deal.
It's a lot of money to wash.
And then with the stand-up money.
Right.
Stand-up's where it's at, right?
I love stand-up, yes.
Yeah, you love doing it, and it
I
pays
need to
well.
do it. That's the only place that I'm comfortable. That's the only place I'm happy.
And you kind of not even...
Well, that's in the now, right? That's like I'm just doing stand-up, and in that moment, that's the only comfortable place in my whole life.
In other words, when you're doing stand-up, you can sort of let go all the rituals. You're concentrated on that one thing.
Just, I have terror, but a good kind of terror where I'm just trying to enter. Yes.
I started to get upset when OCD started entering. I always was able to get through a radio show without it being too bad.
Right.
Then there was a point where it started to enter into the radio show, where sometimes when I was reading a commercial, I had to say certain things twice. I had to say things 3 times. And then I said...
you worked through it.
But that was when it was getting at its worst. And then I had my epiphany, and I cured myself.
And this just came to you?
It came to me through a lot of... It was an amazing experience. I cried when the OCD went away. It was so powerful. I sat in my room, and I was doing this stuff based on what Dr. Sarno had taught me. And all of a sudden, I realized this horrible back pain was not going to leave me until I recognized that I had OCD, and I had to stop all the rituals. It would my life would never be free. And I sat there like fucking Buddha. It was a nighttime. I was alone. I was sitting in a chair. I remember it, and all of a sudden, everything lifted.
Really?
And
I would give anything to do
and
that.
I got on my knees and cried.
You know how many
never
nights
cried.
I spend? I go into the emergency room because I think I'm having a heart attack.
Now, what happened
So
with that?
did you ever?
Oh, that the real one?
Yeah, you had a real one.
I had atrial fibrillation. You know what that is?
Yeah.
No.
It means the top of his heart is just sort of fluttering. It's
yeah,
not
I don't
really
have a plumbing
beating.
problem. I had an electrical problem.
Which is the worst thing for a guy like you, because you're obsessive as it is, and now you probably think you're having a heart attack every minute because you
passed out. Yeah. But I didn't know, and they told me, the doctor, when I talk about it, because while I was writing the book, it was happening to me. The guy said that my heart is an irregular heartbeat.
Right.
And they would fix it with by defibrillating me. They put me out, clear.
Right.
Yeah, they put the paddles on you.
But it didn't work. And I did it like 4 or 5 times, and it didn't work, and I had to have an ablation. I just had that.
What is that?
That sounds terrible.
It was horrible. They
What's an
dig in
ablation?
through my groin. They went in. Here's a guy. I went to the hospital. He goes, they dug a hole in my groin and went up through my groin. Oh. And like that's I guess the way to a man's heart.
Right.
They went up through my groin with a camera and a laser through that whatever that artery is in your groin, right into the inside of my heart.
Wow.
And then they lasered the inside of my heart. They burn it, so they scar that piece of the heart so that the electrical current goes to another place.
Who dreams this stuff up to fix things like this?
And then I talk about this in the
Frankenstein.
book.
Yeah.
They don't even. And then the guy says to me, I go, tell me what you got. I was going nuts. You know, what are you going to do? And he goes, you wake up, and the thing you'll notice there'll be a catheter. I said, no fucking catheter. I won't.
In your cock? A penis?
Where else do you put
catheter? The tube up your penis?
Yeah, because they have to fill me. They have to fill me with like 25 gallons of water. Because they inflate your.
So did they do it to you?
I said I won't have. Well, when I was out.
Yes.
But the procedure took 10 hours, and I said I can't have a catheter.
When you wake up.
I can't have it. I won't see it. But they go, but then you're just going to be pissing. I said, I don't care. I'll let me piss. I can't see a fucking catheter. I can't shake hands. You're not going to put. So I woke up. I actually have pictures. I was like bloated. And I started, just pissing, and then I was thirsty, and so they gave me a little a container of apple juice, and I had to piss, and I couldn't get out of bed, and I had to piss in a container, and then I was so freaked out that I didn't know the difference between the apple juice
and the piss.
And the nurse got mad at me. I go, I think this is piss. She goes, no, that's your apple juice. I go, I'm not going to drink this. Bring me new fucking apple juice. This is piss. I'm not going to drink my piss.
This is some life.
And then I finally in the morning.
You're a prisoner.
I was a prisoner, and then in the morning, listen to this. In the morning, the guy comes in and he gives me, and he says, you're ready to go home, and he checks me out. He takes I had tape on my groin. He lifts my gown and he rips off the tape, and he goes, "You're okay to go." And then I'll just finish my breakfast. So I go and I put the cover over me, and I take one last drink, and I'm taking a drink, and as I'm drinking, I'm thinking, the fuck is this? I'm pissing. As I'm drinking, it's going through me. I feel like my groin's getting wait.
Yeah.
So I lift the blanket to see what it is, and every time my heart beats,
it's
the
bleeding.
wound is shooting. I'm not pissing. Is shooting blood out of my crotch. It's like a fucking geyser of blood coming out of my. So I scream. I go, help! Help! Somebody help me! So the doctor comes back in. He goes, what is it? And I'm sitting there, and there's a fucking geyser of every time my heart is beating, of blood coming out of my crotch. He goes, don't worry. I just have to put pressure on it. So the guy leans in. There's a doctor. He quickly puts on 2 gloves. He leans in. He clasps his hands together. He leans in, and he puts his hands on my crotch.
Wow.
And with all his weight, he leans forward on my crotch, holding the blood. You can see the blood coming out of the sides of his gloves, and he's leaning on my crotch. His nose is 1.5 inches from my nose. He's just leaning. We're eye to eye. There's blood all over the bed. He's doing a push-up on my groin, and then it gets quiet. There's like an awkward quiet for a long time. I guess he has to hold it for 10 minutes. And he's looking at me in the eye, and he goes, the episode with the lady from Arkansas. I go, shut the fuck up! You're on my crotch. And then finally he released it, and the pressure was...
If you had gotten the catheter, you wouldn't have had any of that, right?
No, the catheter was for urine. This was the wound.
Oh, my God.
But so I had that, and I had to go back. I did that twice. I had an ablation twice.
So are you okay now?
Now they say I'm okay.
Listen to me.
So no pacemaker, no...
No, I don't need a pacemaker. They say I'm really healthy. They say that's a lot of people have it, and I'm healthy. But you have no idea how that traumatized me.
Your life is a tortured life.
I don't know if you read in the book. I was traumatized as a kid. I got bitten by a sandfly.
No, what happened there?
I was in Florida when I was 7 years old, and I got bitten by a sandfly, and I had it looked like a mosquito bite, right?
Yeah.
So I scratched it. The next morning I woke up, there's 20 of them all over my body, these bumps. And then I started scratching them, and then I would look at the bump, and the bump would crawl away under my skin. The shit was moving under my skin. It had laid its larva in me, and they were living under my skin. And they brought me to a dermatology convention, and the guy burned it off without any anesthetics. He tried to burn them with liquid nitrogen. He dropped them on my skin, and it would just bubble. My mom picked me up. I wasn't dressed, picked me up in the middle while I was screaming, and carried me out to the car. I had blisters all over my body and wouldn't let the doctors... My mom actually cured me after. Every night she would pick one and rub it with like a very rough washcloth until it would break open, bleed, and she'd remove the larva. It took a year of that.
Mackerel.
No wonder you have
Listen to me.
Oh, you have no idea how fucked up I am.
This is a tortured... First of all, you've put yourself in prison. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a question now, and I want you to think about the answer in a serious way.
You're going to have me committed?
No. Listen to me.
What?
Why do you need to be in prison?
I've been trying to escape my entire life.
No. Why do you like prison so much?
Why do I like it?
Yeah, why do you... There's a part of you that likes this.
Mind?
Do you know that?
No.
Feels safe to you. You're a very fearful guy, aren't you?
Yes.
You're afraid of everything.
Fear is my fuel.
So you like being in prison?
No.
Yes.
Make me comfortable.
Because it feels safe. Isn't prison a nice, safe place? They lock you up and someone takes care of you?
I don't sleep. I have the TV on all night. I have lights on all night. I'm never comfortable.
This is a tortured hell you're in.
I'm in a tortured hell.
I am sorry for you.
Now I feel worse than I felt okay. Look, I'm starting to sweat.
No, you're having a horrible time.
I am right now.
Listen, you guys need to go buy this guy's book. Must have taken him 50 million rituals just to write a book.
Here's the deal. Don't touch me. It was really hard. It was hard because I have also severe ADHD. Can you cure that?
By the way, that I can't cure. That's hopeless cause for you.
That embarrassed me. That's also in the book.
By the way, you mentioned that at the beginning of the book. You talk about really your most embarrassing moment, if ever, was admitting on our show that you had obsessive compulsive disorder. You couldn't leave the room. Someone who was on my show had a big dick, had been rubbing it. He had touched the door.
Right.
You had to go touch the door to leave. You couldn't do it, and you were like helpless.
You were relentless.
Yes, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't just touch the door, Howie. It's no big. Again, this is your theory. Face your fear.
Yes.
And what happened is, I eventually. It doesn't seem like that if you listen to. They played the tape on 2020 on Friday.
Right.
It doesn't sound like it because it's inside me.
Yes.
But I snapped. But I didn't care about trying to be funny or entertaining. I don't really care at this particular moment either.
Right.
But I just said, I'm in therapy and it's real, and that's no big deal to you. But to me. I'm the same age as you. It was a big deal to say that I'm. The first time I said that I'm actually in therapy. I have a mental issue, and when the door closed behind me, I thought that's it. They're going to take away my show. They're going to take away my kids.
Howie, I totally understand. Believe me, because I would not admit. My mother never knew. My father never knew. My wife never knew that I had OCD. I did not admit it to anyone. I was embarrassed by it, and I couldn't even admit it to myself.
But I didn't know I had it. I just thought this is the way, I'm just fucked up. I didn't know that I had OCD.
You are fucked up.
But it's good when you get a title.
Yes. Now, let me tell you something.
Well, you would have been afraid of losing those kids you stay away from?
Would have been the best thing ever happened to you. By the way, speaking of kids, Howie did a stunt. I should mention this, and I think you talk about it in the book as well. Didn't you do a stunt where you asked a woman to get naked? This was for one of your TV shows.
Right.
And it turned out that the woman you asked to get naked was your son's teacher.
Oh,
no.
No, I was going to do, I go and do these. I'm also obsessed about everything. My entree into comedy, and the reason I wanted to get into this business, my parents always had comedy. We had comedy albums, and I'd hear them laughing. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but I knew they were having a good time.
Right.
So I went, one time they sat me down in front of the TV, and I saw Alan Funt.
Yes.
And that was the first thing I understood. Candid camera.
Right.
And I thought, and he explained to me, he went, this guy's going to come in, he doesn't know, there's a cup here, I got a string on it when he tries to grab, and everybody was laughing. I said, that's what I'm going to do. But I was a fucking idiot. I didn't really understand that, it's about planning something. I thought the joke was, because I was like 8 or 6 or 8, or I thought the joke was, if I'm joking and they don't know I'm joking, that's the joke.
Right.
So I would go to school like an idiot, and I'd go up to somebody and tap on their nose, and they'd kick the shit out of me.
Right.
They have no idea. I was just joking with them.
Candid camera.
It's candid camera. I didn't have an audience. I didn't have a sense of humor. I was just a fucking idiot.
You were odd.
Odd. Oh, I was a
First
pariah.
time I ever saw you on TV doing your thing, I thought you were like the oddest guy ever.
I am odd.
Yeah.
I am. But, I'm obsessed with this. So I always carry around cameras. I do it each and every day. Most of the stuff I don't have releases. I watch it at home. I'm fascinated.
Really? You're still doing this?
Still. We have restraining orders to stay away from certain restaurants where I live. My wife won't really let me do it in the neighborhood. And this was one of the straws that broke the camel's back. I went and did some of it I was using on the Tonight Show when I was doing it. I went into the, how they set up these temporary Halloween stores before Halloween. I went in and I said, hey, I went with the manager. I'm a Howie Mandel. I'm a comedian. Can I shoot a hidden camera here? And, maybe you'll be on the Tonight Show or whatever. Let me see what I can get first. The guy goes, okay. So I put on the vest, and I have my little wig and my little sign that says Larry. And the first lady comes in. I go, can I help you? She goes, yeah, I'd like a bird costume. So I said, follow me. So she follows me for a horrible amount of time to the back. I take her to a back corner where it's dark, and I go, okay, what I need you to do is I just need you to pull down your pants and to lower your panties and just bend over for me.
All right.
She goes, what are you saying? I go, I need you to just bend over, lower your pants, and just lower your panties. She goes, what the hell are you doing? I go, what did you ask for? She goes, a bird costume. I go, well, that's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is we'll start with your ass. I'm going to glue feathers onto your ass, and we'll see from there. She goes, I'm not going to do that. I go, just bend over, drop your fucking pants, and show me your ass. And she goes, wait a minute. And she looks at me. She goes, you're Howie Mandel. And I go, no, show me your ass. She goes, you're Howie Mandel. I go, I'm not. She goes, yes, you are, and I am your daughter's teacher, and you have a conference tonight. And that's what I said. I went, oh, my God.
Oh, my
I'm kidding.
God.
This is a joke. I'm doing this for TV.
Yeah.
It's a joke. I didn't show up at the school, and it was like, it was horrible. It was horrible.
My God.
Oh, my God. And I had to go home, and I had to tell my wife, what I had done, and why I can't go to the conference.
And that's such an extreme thing to do. I mean, telling a woman to drop her pants. I mean, that's wild.
It's horrible.
And
my heart just dropped into my. It was just horrible.
Oh,
and I
God.
feel bad because my kids sometimes pay the penalty. I talk about one thing where I told my son, we came home. I think I've talked about this before, but my son, I was on the road and my wife calls me. And my son had a little growth on his chest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
And I
yeah.
freaked out. Do you know the story?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, he had a little growth on his chest, and I freaked out. We came home. We took him to the doctor, and as it turns out, he had just an extra piece of bone growth. It was nothing, but thank God. But he saw that we panicked, and he went, "Daddy, am I okay?" And I said to him, I said, "Alex, you're okay. It's just." He goes, "What was it?" And I go, "Well, it's a boner."
You called the deposit a boner.
It's a boner.
Right.
He goes, "It's a boner." I go, "Yeah, it's an extra piece of bone."
Why did you do that?
It just came out. I don't think.
All right.
So I said, "It's a boner. You have a boner."
Right.
And you know what? I think you should tell your teacher that you have to rest, that you can't go to gym class, and you have to rest. And if she asks why, I think you should tell her why. And then I said good night, and I went to bed. And like an idiot, like I fucking forgot to say I'm just kidding.
Right.
So I thought it was funny in the moment, but I didn't say that.
How old was the kid at this point? Young kid. 8, 9. All right.
And we get a call from the school the next day, and they say, you have to come in. Your son is being incredibly inappropriate, and I think we have a problem here. And my wife, I'm hearing this third hand. He goes, "What did he say?" She goes, "Well, I can't tell you." She goes, "Please tell me what he said." He said he has to rest because his dad told him that he has a boner. His dad came into his room last night and told him he has a boner. And we got called to the school.
Didn't you have another incident like this?
Yes, the neighbor.
You were swinging.
I'll tell you this.
Okay, listen to this.
Okay,
There's something going on with Howie.
No, the neighbor, which hopefully they listen to the show.
Arrested.
This one, they never talked to me again. I lived in the house. This was the house with the house in the back.
Right.
And beside the house in the back, I built a swing set.
Right.
And there was hedges right behind the swing set, and on the other side of that was the neighbor's pool.
Right.
Okay.
And when you're on the swing set, you could hear the neighbors talking. You couldn't see them, but they're right there. They were literally like 5 feet from me.
Right.
And when I built the swing set, my daughter Jackie loved the swing set, and she was just maybe 3 or 4 years old. And she goes, "Daddy, go on the swings." And I was trying to teach her how to swing. There's a little bit of coordination. You hold onto the ropes, and you swing your legs, and you get the leverage to go way up in the air.
Sure.
And you swing, but she couldn't get it.
Right.
So I thought, like at that, it'll be a nice thing. I got on a swing, and I picked up my little girl, and I put her on my lap. I told her to hold on to the strings, and I showed her with my legs. I would pump with the legs. And we got up, like she'd go higher, and I'd get up higher, and I'd swing, and we'd be swinging. She loved it, and she'd giggle, and it was great. So one day we go out. She goes, "Dad, let's go on the swing." And I go out there, and I hear the neighbors are all around the pool. I can hear them talking, but we get on the swing. And as we get on the swing, she goes, "Okay, Daddy, I'm ready." And that's what she says. And I put her on the lap, and we start to swing. And I'm going, "Ah!" And she goes, "Oh, Daddy." And I'm going, "Ah!" And she goes, "Daddy." Now I hear the neighbors. They stop talking. And I'm going, "Ah!" She goes, "Whoa!" And then, "Ah!" And I go, "Whoa!" And I go, "How's that, Jackie?" She goes, "I could feel your penis in my butt." And I just stopped. I jammed my heels into the sand. We just stopped. I carried her into the house. The neighbors never made eye contact. Within the week, they listed their house. They moved.
Is that true? They moved?
They moved. I don't know if they moved because of me, but if they are listening, they live next door to me. I won't give their name. I was swinging.
You sure were.
This is unbelievable what goes on with you.
Oh, I've been embarrassed. Yeah, the
well,
story.
no wonder you have a book, because after all, you still do the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, or is it the ratings
he
too
doesn't
low?
do the Tonight Show. I do his.
You do his new show?
Yes.
Have you done the green car?
No.
He hasn't asked you that yet.
Do you laugh at Jay when this new movie he made? I mean,
Pardon me?
It's hysterical. He's bombing out all over the place, right?
I don't know that he's bombing out. I think it's a tough deal. He made a tough. I don't think he's. I think that NBC made a tough deal.
You ever laugh?
Maybe I shouldn't say
Do you secretly like this?
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No, he's been good to me.
Come on.
I know you don't like him.
Yeah, I don't like Jay.
You don't like Jay.
Jay's not a human being.
You don't think he's a human being?
No, I don't think he's real.
You don't think he's real?
And he's covered in germs. I'm telling you right now.
He's
stay
the
away.
opposite. He doesn't care about germs.
He's
a real guy. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Okay.
He is a good guy.
For you.
You think he's a bad guy to you?
Yeah.
Why? Because
he's a bad guy.
Because of John?
Well, yeah, the way he handled things, it was tacky. And I was pretty good friends with him, and certainly did his show all the time, and he did mine, and we knew each other well enough. And pick up the phone and say, "Hey, listen, I'm thinking of hiring one of your people." It would have been a classy thing to do. Instead, he just was a weasel about it.
Did he ever call you since you've been talking about it?
No. There's no need for that. He said to me, "So we're friends, right?" And I go, "What fucking part of this conversation did you hear? Are you human? I just told you you're an asshole, and you want to know if we're friends?" I said, "We're not friends. I don't like you."
He's been really nice to me, and he's never done me wrong. He's always been there for me. He really has. I mean, if he wronged you, I can't. Really?
Beware.
What can he take from me? Maybe he'll take my OCD.
He's going to spread germs all over you. I'm telling you.
He doesn't give a shit about germs. He
That's
comes
what
out
I'm
and
saying.
touches everybody.
You
Every
notice
night.
I don't touch you. He touches you.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love this show. We didn't shake hands. I am sitting 11 feet from you.
I don't
wish
wanna
my
touch
life was
you.
like this.
Yeah.
I'd love to meet people from a distance. I hate. I have to do those fucking meet and greets. I call that a German squirm.
He's going to make you wipe with paper when you do the Tonight Show. I'm telling you.
Oh, I can't. You know what I try to? I'm here like for a couple days. I try not to crap while I'm in New York.
I haven't.
You know that? The last time I crapped was in L.A.
That's right.
I crapped in L.A. and I'm going to Chicago tomorrow. Then I'm going to Toronto. I got a place in Toronto, so I'm going to crap in Toronto.
Don't eat anything.
I don't eat fiber.
Don't.
When I'm on the road, I won't eat fiber and a lot of rice. I have a lot of rice.
And
Just
bananas.
find yourself